What? Well, I'll be streaming.
Be lively.
What?
Whoa.
So, hey everybody. I hope you enjoyed watching CJ play some Link to the Past. I also hope you can hear us.
If you can't hear us, please tell us. But I don't.
But just yell it at your screen, because that's the best way for us to find out.
Also, if you can't hear us, you can't hear us tell you to tell us that you can't hear us. So.
Hey man, like logic's not like our thing. So to start today, we just have the three of us. We have a couple more people that will be joining us later. So you'll notice that the remaining Shane up at the top is 12. That's because we start with 4 times the number of players. I'm also manning the computer at the moment, so if you have questions, just ask them in chat. But yeah, otherwise, let's hang out and start playing some stuff. We should figure out who goes first.
Sure.
Here are your dice.
Oh, you can hear us. That's good.
Yay.
Oh yeah. I planned that.
Yeah. No, it's testing levels and
Yep,
stuff.
I'm totally not just bringing up chat so I can have chat. Totally planned.
Oh, but now I can't talk shit about you. Well, I can. You'll just see it. Where's the fun in that?
Wait, were you talking shit about me last week?
No.
Do I have to watch the replay? Because I really don't want to watch
No,
my...
of course not. You'd never have to do that. That would
I watched part of the
that'd be
replay.
silly.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun to see Dan just pick up shame after shame.
my God.
But I just watched the mechanics.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
So I got a 7. I am perfectly mediocre. Congratulations, you're below average.
Oh, I'm equally below
Well, it
average.
doesn't matter. So we're doing 2 for everyone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Last week we were doing 1 for Jared because he's new. But...
Sounds close.
Okay, time to look up some Oracle text.
Why?
Oh, we should be on a plane?
Okay, just read what it says. It's probably
Like
close.
Mount Corellia.
I mean, it's probably
Oh,
close.
pressure counters. That's great. I forgot this one. All right. Yeah. When you planeswalk. Okay. So.
There's also an actual Arabian Nights card.
Also, you should probably ignore the mouse that I have on the screen.
Don't worry about it.
It's there for a reason. Just pretend it's not there. So go to draw.
Yeah.
Yeah? Anybody? Sure. Oh god, just one. Oh boy, we're gonna have fun, aren't we?
Jonah says he's on his way.
Okay. We'll pick up a Jonah, we'll adjust the points as appropriate too. So let's start with the Wind Reader's face. Alright. How about Jarskull Reaver?
Alright.
And Juicy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun with this one. Okay, so let's roll these things. Alright. I'm gonna go to my end step and put a thinger on that. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright. Go. That's a pressure
Draw
count.
step. Draw this card. Alright. I'm gonna start by rolling these.
So we're having lots of fun.
Chaos.
Prevent all damage that this would deal to your permanents this game.
No, permanency control.
Great.
Yeah, that's not what I said.
You said this game.
It does say this game.
Yeah. Doesn't affect
Reveal
next
this
game.
game to permanency control.
Ah, good to know.
Complex Automaton.
Sounds great.
Shimmering Efreet.
Yep.
And pass the turn. End step. Trigger. Just put a counter on it. Great.
Alright, go draw. Main phase. I'm going to cast Infernal Offering.
Great.
I'm going to choose Joe. We each sacrifice a creature.
That's interesting. Because I don't want any of these.
Well, I'm going to get whichever one you sacrifice.
Oh, I know.
So,
That's why it's an important choice. Do I want you to draw 2 cards or draw a card of a creature with flying attacks, like this one?
that is an interesting choice.
I'm going to sacrifice this one.
You get to draw 2 cards.
What?
You each player who sacrifices creatures so he draws 2 cards. Then I'm gonna choose Paul. I'm gonna get this creature and you're not gonna do anything.
Cool. I'm okay with this.
Then I'll play Mana Maze.
Then I'll play, wait a second.
And then I'll play Jandor's Ring.
Nice.
And then I'll roll these dice. Go to my end step. And a pressure counter.
Sounds good. Alright. In my upkeep, let's activate this. Sound good? Sure.
Yeah.
Draw a card. If I have 9 or more cards, I don't. Okay. Go to my draw step. Ooh, you ready for some fun?
Your draft
Sure.
starts here.
Fun's fun.
I'm gonna play Temerian Fiends.
Is that the one with the ante? One of the ones with the ante.
It is.
He's got an artifact,
So you, right?
but he has an artifact.
That's a good point. But last time you did really well. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna sacrifice this, starting that.
I'm gonna read Temerian. No, it's not. I'm not gonna read that Temerian.
What is? Goodness.
Pretty much it means target player that controls an artifact gets a
Gets a
shame.
shit and loses that artifact at least.
No,
Oh no.
no, that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. That Melek's going in the shame pile.
You got a shame. Oh, that's so strange. So, for those of you who are horribly confused, shame lives in the anti-zone, so we have a limited selection of anti-cards that make this more fun. Hopefully the air quotes were on screen. Okay. Yeah, that's... Now I can do more stuff. Oh, this is cool. Oh, these go really well together. Okay.
Well, it doesn't have.
Let's play Concord. And I'm going to tap and sack, and I'm going to draw 2 cards and put any one card from my hand back on top of my library.
Any
Oh,
one
great.
card.
Any one card.
It's like that art. We just read this article about the best, about like the top, like every Magic set ranked worst to best. And one of the things they said was like it was like from one set it was like draw 2 cards, and he wrote like, but where do I draw cards from? There was another card for like Portal. It was like draw 2 cards from your deck.
Yeah, they tried to be real nice to people in Portal. I'm going to choose any one card. This is the any one card on top of my library.
My creature has 4 swords and 4 shields.
What? Oh,
Portal.
from Portal.
Don't
yes.
worry about it.
I'm like, no, he doesn't.
This one does. 4 swords and 4 shields.
Their attack has like a little sword next to it, and their shield is a little. And their
I've
totally seen this.
Let's
Why did they stop?
eternally skirt.
yes.
I hope you like this card, because it's been around for a while, until someone loses to it. How about some Cryptoplasm?
Oh boy.
And then Mind's Eye?
Haha.
Oh, that's fun.
No! My plan is ruined. This card does something. Let's hope it doesn't.
Still here.
Wait, you can always attack me, and I'm gonna draw more cards.
Yeah, but I'm going to draw that card first, and I don't want that card. That's why I put it there.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I mean, that's correct. You have flying phasing. That's confusing enough. Oh, did I just get around Mana Maze just from luck?
Yes. You
boy.
mostly played colorless spells. 2 colorless, one black, and 1 blue.
Whatever works. And I played it in the right order, too. Kapow trigger.
Trigger on the staff. Aether Toe.
Oh, thanks.
You're gonna draw a Wind Reader's face.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to put it on top of this. Oh, and then, I resolved my draw trigger?
Yep.
Oh, man, we did it. Go team. That was weird. Second name?
Sure.
Kapow.
How'd you cast
Yeah,
it?
remember when you said that you dodged Mana Maze by accident?
What did I play last?
I cast
Toe
Aether
was
Toe.
cast last.
That's white and blue.
No, okay.
Just
So, Lord Hewlett, the way that the planes work is that we have 2 of these planar dice here. We just roll both of them every turn. If you forget, you get a shame.
That's pretty much it.
So I lost to this. So trigger.
Sure.
Go.
All right, Shimmering Feet phases out. I don't control several more permanents, so I'm going to go to draw step.
Sounds good.
Draw this card.
Is it good? It's a good card,
Oh, it's a great card.
isn't it?
Oh, so you
Yeah.
made him draw it.
Yeah.
It's an amazing card.
I thought it was pretty fun.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I just do what I can. Oh, and thanks for the follow, Lord Help.
Wait, it's not a good card, is it?
No, it's not. I mean, it's good. It's really good.
I really like the card.
You skip 3 draws to get 7 cards.
Oh yeah, totally.
How great is that?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to roll these dice.
Sure.
You missed your mind out, Trevor.
Sure did.
We're going to Planeswalk. When you Planeswalk away from this, deals damage equal number of pressure counters to each creature and Planeswalker.
That's 4.
Everything takes 4, and now we're on Edge of Malachol.
Oh, that's that. My Drugstore Reaver lives.
This dies very hard.
Everything in yours is? Cool.
Yeah. I only have 1 creature and it's a 3/5.
Then I'm going to play this Pursuit of Knowledge.
What's that do again?
That's the one that you skip 3 draws and...
That's literally just what it says. So he draws 2 cards right now. There's 7 cards right now.
No, it's
Hi.
Hey, Jonah.
Should I deal myself in?
Yeah, sure.
yeah.
We're actually on turn. No, he's all
It's
Joe's
currently
turn.
my
We
turn,
went around once
so-
and like twice. So
You're just in time. Pursuit of Knowledge has a replacement where if I would draw a card, instead I can not draw to put a counter on it.
oh, and so you sacrifice it and remove 3 counters from it to draw 7.
Yes.
The shade is ticking up because Jonah has joined the game.
I have a
Yep,
mana
so now
maze,
with
by
the
the way.
14 chain left.
13. I've lost
Oh,
twice.
you lost twice.
I figured I should
missed
tell
one.
you about that.
Congratulations, Jonah. You're no longer known.
Joe went first, then Paul, then me, then Joe, then Paul.
Okay.
Then you. No.
Okay, so I skipped
You're
a
not
turn.
Yeah.
that far
Yeah.
behind.
Do we time walk me?
No.
That's fine.
Nah.
I feel like you kind of want to, but
That's like even more YOLO than I'm used to.
I mean, it's only 1, so it's not that bad. You're all set?
Yep.
So there's mana maze, there's nothing because they're in shame,
Yep.
and there's the thing that makes you draw 7 cards eventually.
Yep.
Sooner than you think.
Probably.
Target player draws 3 cards.
wait, did I say 3? I meant 7. No, that was the joke.
Yeah. Target player.
I see. I don't get jokes. Humor's not my thing.
Graveyard.
Oh, it's
yeah,
fine.
you should look at that stuff.
There's nothing in there. Some cards and stuff.
I mean, one of them cares about if it's an exile. Yeah, he got me. with
Yeah.
that. There's a
I had a
Malachor in my
choice,
chain that
too.
we didn't see before.
Paul actually got on the board first this time because of
Because he forced me. I mean, that's
that. Forced target player to take 1 shame.
target player that controls an artifact.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Staff of Nin.
Sweet.
No. Wait.
One at me.
Power.
All right.
Nekasar.
Use the razor
The
of Mines.
Mind
I get to say
Razor.
trigger a lot.
Do you?
Always.
Okay.
This is blue.
Are you feeling,
That's
Are
blue.
you feeling triggered?
Oh yeah.
Well,
We're
you can
on.
still cast them. I did.
We're on Edge of Malachor.
Cool. Nothing.
That's a weird card.
Right. That's untap thing.
Creatures would untap instead
That's a
during your
sorcery.
untap step. Instead, put 2+1/+1.
I was just checking Jandor's ring.
Oh.
You know, I
You haven't lost to it yet.
well, let's say I haven't drawn any cards since
Exactly.
playing it.
Yeah.
Pass turn.
Hence the.
All right.
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna go.
draw so many
I'm gonna go to
cards?
my draw step.
I have a trigger during your draw step.
I'm gonna respond to the trigger and
Mine
activate
actually
this
has
to
2 triggers
discard
now.
this.
Oh no,
draw,
Mountain.
and draw a card.
Take some more damage.
All right, I'm still.
Sure.
I'm still responding. I'm gonna cast Dredge.
Draw more cards.
Take some more damage. I'm gonna stop saying
All
that
right.
now.
So now,
You're better than that. Oh no.
no.
Yes.
Yeah, I am. You're right.
You're right. You're not. You're not better.
Now that trigger makes me draw an extra card.
Yep. And you're gonna take some more damage.
Right? Okay. I'll play Permeating Mass.
I was gonna ask him how much damage he'd taken this turn, but I realized that's not a nice question. A lot. Shh, it's fine. You don't need to answer. No, just stop.
There's a number.
It is probably a number.
And then I'm gonna play Hostile Desert.
Wait, what? Okay.
I'm gonna activate the bottom ability,
Wombo combo.
exiling
You put
this
that in there.
mountain, and then I'm going to respond by activating it for mana. Now it's a dude. Good. Oh wait, roll the planar dice.
So I'm gonna say a number that might not be associated to this, but 5, I think.
But 5 indeed.
But 5.
We're not
We're
here
not on
anymore.
Edge Mouth anymore.
Oh, things can
We
untap.
are on Otaria. Instants and
road.
sorceries have flashback.
Oh great! Hold on a sec.
Why? Do you have something you'd like to do?
Yeah,
That makes this card so much better.
I'm gonna cast Dredge.
It's gonna be a bit, I feel.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think it'll actually be that long.
Yeah, there aren't that many in there. For now.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Dredge.
Okay.
I'm gonna sacrifice this creature or land, draw a card. That.
Was Dredge the last spell you cast as well, or no?
No, I cast a Permanent
Permanent
Mass.
That's too bad.
Yeah. So now I'll cast this Plea for Power.
Sure.
I don't want any of these. I guess I'll vote for.
We're gonna vote for the one that you don't vote for, pretty
I'm not
much.
telling that.
I'll vote for Time.
Is that correct?
I mean, time means 1, 2, 3 cards plus untapping.
And
And
again? It has flashback.
oh yeah,
So we can give him 2 turns. With
That's-
6 cards.
2 turns sounds a lot.
2 turns include 6 cards anyway. though,
Yeah,
right?
So
with Nekasar and Jandor's ring. So 2 turns is just better.
So you lied to him a second ago when you said that we'll vote for the other thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Time.
Because yeah, we're voting for an extra turn.
Oh, I'm gonna vote for cards, obviously.
Okay.
Right. That
I'm
way, you're,
honest.
that way you're not allowed.
Can I get this?
Sure.
die?
Yeah. There's time counters.
I'll draw 3 cards. Drawing 3 cards.
Why?
Because you voted for.
I voted for
We
cards.
voted for time.
Oh, I'm stupid. I missed it.
Fine with me.
So that's what, 3 shame?
So you keep.
Should I get rid? I should get rid of this and keep these 3.
You should get rid
Oh,
of that
yeah.
and keep those. That's
Yeah.
good.
Okay,
6
sure.
cards anyways.
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I actually just forgot what
You
it.
can't flash it back now.
Oh,
Kinda sucks,
I thought
but-
it was one of the old. One of the newer cards was like for each vote they get.
I mean,
That was my mistake.
I guess this way,
busted that would be.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll take 4 extra turns or draw 12 cards or somewhere. in between.
Yes.
How much
I
would that
realized
have to
that.
cost? Like 8, 10?
More than 4.
More than 4, yes.
Okay, I don't.
I mean,
need,
on
I
the
don't.
bright side on this way, it's like he cast it twice, because we said time, and then on the flashback we said knowledge.
No, I would have said time though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay, I don't.
Well, I
don't
probably
need
would have
this-
said
He
knowledge.
removed that choice for us.
Yeah, no, I'm just
Yeah.
stupid. That's all. I'll play Coalition Honor Guard,
Sure.
Goblin Goon,
Sounds great.
Sphinx of Magosi,
If you say so.
Yay.
activate.
Now he's drawing more cards.
See, this means the turn would have
Magic
been
is
better.
Yeah, it would have been 8 cards instead of 6.
Right.
Then I'll
See?
cast Infernal Offering. Is that resolve? Joan, I'm choosing you.
Damn it. Sure.
We each sacrifice a creature.
Okay. I'm gonna sacrifice my only creature.
I'm gonna sacrifice my only creature.
Great.
And then we each draw 2 cards.
We do?
What?
He sacrificed his only creature of the 3 that he has.
Counting's not like his forte.
I actually have 4. It's a creature right now.
Oh, it is a creature right
Yeah,
now.
I used
He
it.
animated
this
it this
turn.
turn.
Oh, I didn't know what that did other than the first part of the ability.
And
Oh, it becomes a creature.
Joe, you would look like you want a creature, right? Your board looks a little empty. So let's each get a creature. Look at this Nekasar.
Oh, cool. I get this one. That's nice.
That gets
Can't
exiled.
really do anything, can it?
Nope.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, what's up?
Ancestral Recall targeting you.
Force target player.
It says draw 7.
Yeah.
Oh man, draw 7 for 1 blue is pretty
I'm
fantastic.
gonna resolve that Ancestral Recall now.
Yay.
I'm gonna skip
I think
drawing the
he
first
wins.
one, skip drawing the second one, and skip drawing the third one.
Okay.
There are now 3 counters on this Pursuit of Knowledge. Let me know when I have priority.
All right, I'm going to cast Rites of Flourishing, and then I'm going to flashback Ancestral Recall, targeting Joe.
And I'm gonna sack this Pursuit of Knowledge in response.
Lucky you.
Kinda wish you targeted him again.
Yeah, but like I figure he's drawing 7. You've got cards in hand, the Staff of Man. Joe's got a Goblin Goon.
3, 4, 5.
I had better. Like, these
You're
cards are
taking a bunch of
terrible.
damage.
What's the other one? Mind's Eye and...
This was from Mana Maze.
Oh, and Mind's Eye you forgot on his turn? 100%.
First spell that was cast.
Yeah. No, not spell. This is a card.
Oh, first card that was
Yeah,
drawn in
I
that
drew the
case.
card, then I rolled the dice and said he lost to it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I don't think I've ever done this card. I think I've always lost to it.
Never done that card.
Huh.
Can
At least
Ancestral
I have
Recall
6.
If I have, I've remembered on the
Joe?
turn I cast it. What's up?
draw some cards?
Okay. Are you forcing me to draw 3 cards?
Yes.
Force target.
That's what it says. Well, that's not what that
You're
says.
right.
It doesn't really say much.
I've got Rites of Flourishing on the stack.
Congratulations.
And then I'm going to not cast this.
Someone almost lost to Mana Maze?
What?
What? No? Okay.
Yes, it looks like someone almost lost to Mana Maze.
Not almost, just like pretty almost.
It's just a little bit of almost.
Some almost.
All right, then I'll go to
The next turn?
my extra turn.
Yeah, sounds great.
You know my favorite part about this? Chaos on that plane.
Come on, double chaos.
For those that can't read it, it says when you roll chaos, take an extra turn after this one.
Just what I want to see.
You
Oh
should
wait,
roll
this
double
means
chaos.
I'm gonna draw all these cards. Woo! All right. Upkeep. I'll tap this for mana, and I'll activate this. I'm gonna draw a card. I draw a card, then put a counter on. I'm gonna keep this one separate
Why would you do that?
because I have this.
I couldn't figure out why. No, I figured it out now.
I'm gonna activate this, discarding this to draw a
Which
card.
card? Discard.
Then I will go to my draw step. I've got 2 triggers. So I draw the first one, trigger, trigger. Alright.
How much damage have you taken this turn?
0. I've taken 0 this turn.
Yeah, and our opponent draws a card. I wasn't sure if this was not symmetric, too. I was going to figure it out after he drew cards, though.
Go to my main phase.
Okay.
This looks great. Let's start with a Ward of Bones.
That's good.
Oh,
That's
no.
great.
That card's fantastic.
I know.
Yeah.
It makes other people lose.
Yeah.
That's why I did
it's-
it.
I like
why
it
I
because
said, oh no.
I just know I can't cast anything.
Then I'll cast Angel of Glory's Rise.
Is
Okay.
Temerian Fiend's a human?
Exile the Snekasar.
It's a summon fiends. I don't think it is. We can look it up.
It probably isn't.
We can hope, right?
Yeah.
I don't wait, but I'm the only one with an artifact. Oh, you don't. You have one. Good.
It's a horror.
Okay.
Horror.
Yeah, you have to be very careful when you're saying that word.
Oh,
now
no,
you-
I think it's a horror.
It's a horror.
It made me have a shame.
I'm gonna cast
Fits so well.
Mist Hollow Griffin.
Sure.
Oh, cool.
2 for 2. 2 for 3? 2 for 3.
Yes.
Followed up with Hedonist Trove.
Great.
And then I'll follow that up with an Eternal Scourge.
Sounds fantastic.
Wait a minute.
Waiting.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up this card real quick.
Yeah, we'll let you know when you're wrong.
So I'm definitely gonna cast this Eternal Scourge. I'm gonna.
You can hold on to that. I just want to read Hedonist's Trove.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how this works.
Probably hedonists.
Yep.
Pronunciations for suckers.
Yeah,
Hedonists?
Arbiter.
Yeah, hedonists. Hedon.
Don't remind me.
Zendikar thing. Hedronists. What?
I was thinking it was a web thing. Hedonist.
Oh, okay, right.
I mean, it's from the same base word.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna cast this. I'm gonna have it resolve. I'm gonna cast Tariel, Reckoner of Souls. I get creatures,
At random.
and then I'm going to move to combat.
If you'd like.
I wouldn't like.
Wow.
What?
You said something. You know better than that.
I always say if you
Yeah,
like.
if you like this is
Well, see that just makes me look over my board
That's
and realize
even more non-committal. Okay.
Now I'm going to go to combat.
Okay.
If you'd like.
Still would. Joe, I'm attacking you with a Sphinx of Magosi and a Coalition Honor Guard.
Do you think I control more creatures than you?
I'm gonna say let's count, but probably not.
Okay.
Pass turn.
You don't want to give those a roll? Oh, no,
I
you already
did.
did. Damn it.
Remember, because you reminded me.
You want to give them another roll?
No, I also
I
don't
just want you to get double chaos.
Well, how about you get double chaos
Yeah.
instead?
No,
I'd be okay with
I mean,
that.
no. Joe getting double chaos isn't that exciting. I mean, I don't know what you have in your hand.
Yeah.
But
it's not unexciting.
right, like me getting double chaos, honestly
Oh, the graveyard's
unexciting.
gone. That's pretty cool.
Paul getting
Yeah.
double chaos, probably pretty exciting given that he has 7 cards.
Check out all these things.
Still had all these. All right, go to draw.
I've got 2 triggers on the stack. Rites of Flourishing, and just 1 trigger on the stack.
So I should draw that now.
No, you can draw your card for turn first.
Well, that's why I said
But
go
I
to
just,
draw.
I just wanted to let you know that you had a trigger.
Okay, thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Good for you. Where'd the other guy go?
You got exiled by Angel of Glory's Eyes.
Being a zombie.
So you have a trigger on the stack now, you say?
Yes, I do.
That's only during declare blockers. Okay. What do I do?
You can draw a card.
Oh, thanks.
Flash foliage?
No, do mirror match.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Oh, you know what? I lost. No, I didn't. I'm good. I was gonna say I lost to this, but I already cast my card within this drive, so. I'm sorry. I thought I lost, and then I caught myself.
We can just stare at you and make you say I'm sorry?
Yes.
Is he Canadian?
No, it's a good power to have. Ooh, the
like a
cards
quarter
oh,
Canadian.
so the cards here are under Hedonist Trove. So we can't really see it because of the glare. Like that. So that exiles a whole bunch of stuff. And then these cards are the things that were exiled with it. Let's see. So I wish I didn't have any of this. Oh no, this is double bad.
How bad?
So, contract from below plus things have flashback in the graveyard. Not fantastic. So,
You better roll it away. Oh, you didn't roll it away.
Isn't that bad?
what?
It's not that bad.
I take 2 shame.
Yeah, could be worse.
And draw 14.
Yeah.
Well, really only draw 7 and then 7. But you discard your hand
Sure.
in between.
Yeah, if you
Cast
didn't discard
14
your hand,
instants.
it'd be a lot worse.
Yeah, you're right.
All I said was it could be worse, and you challenged me on that.
Great. So I cast that. So
Heck,
I'm
it
going.
could be draw 8.
You could be draw 8.
I could be.
What?
I don't know, man. Let us
I think Joe's
discard
upset.
these cards.
Man.
So discard a mirror match, a Hannah, an Elkin bottle, and a Daring Apprentice. And then I'm
But
gonna.
those cards, some of those cards are great.
Yeah, if this dude had haste, no problem. Well, sorry, one problem. Not 2 problems like we currently have. So I'm going to draw 8 cards, anteing the first one. So I'm just going to put this Find Dangerous Wager. Oh, that's nice. Discard my hand. Right there in shame. So let me give myself that shame. Fantastic. And then draw
I mean, you're gonna have a spell that lets you
7 more.
discard your hand anyway.
Yeah. I'm fine with the discarding the hand part of the spell,
Yep.
not the other part.
Well,
That part.
some good, some bad, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, counter spells are great, right?
Oh yeah, counterspells are fantastic.
Yeah, I don't have any of those.
Oh, that's a shame.
Ha.
I see what you did
I'm
there.
sorry. I did not intend that.
I'm sure.
A likely story.
Actually didn't.
I found a sort of way around Dotaria.
Uh-oh. What do you mean?
Dog Squill?
You can't cast that.
Why can't I cast
There's
that?
still a mana maze.
I'm just showing this to you. Sick.
Good news, you don't have to deal with Yogsville anymore.
Bad news, you still have to deal with the Taria.
Yep.
I mean, that's a way around. I agree. That's a way around Tataria.
Man, this has really just gone wrong. So, now that that's not on the stack, and I didn't have a chance to cast this instant, I'll cast it now, I guess.
You had a counterspell in your hand the whole time, see?
Sort of. Though the mana thing's a bit of a problem. Oh, this is dicks. Target creature. You could bounce all your stuff. Oh, I could bounce one of your things 3 times, and then on the second time round get more. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna target this 3 times.
Yeah, that seems reasonable.
Great. Oh, hey, look, it has flashback.
It's still a mana maze.
Still can't cast that.
Mana maze. Ugh.
So just so you know, you could have chosen 3 different things for Mystic Confluence.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
because it
yeah.
fits.
the spell
while
is targeting
choosing-
the flag bearers.
While
not
choosing
the
targets
target.
as part of casting a spell or activating an ability, your opponents must choose at least one flag bearer on the battlefield if able.
Cool.
So you target one, and then the other 2 go elsewhere. Just so you know.
Yeah, no, it's good to know for the next time I lose to this card.
Yeah.
Oh, this will be fun.
Will it?
A bit. Let us research the deep.
You know what color
Still
the
can't
last,
cast
the last
blue
color?
spells.
Everything is going wrong. Alright. Okay. Let's pick ourselves up and try again. Jesus
He's
Christ.
gonna play another blue spell.
I don't have any. Do have 3 green spells though, so I should remember that. All your lands are dudes.
Oh boy.
It's not blue, it's okay.
I'm just looking.
Grip of Chaos.
Hooray.
And then let's cast another green spell with X equals 5, Protean Hydra.
I got 4.
Is that the one that?
Okay.
What's that one do?
Gets bigger.
Prevent damage by removing counters,
Oh, and then
and then
they,
put twice that money back on.
yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. Multiplayer in Goblin Goon is funny.
Neat.
Paul, bam bam.
I'm gonna Aether Toe that. And I'm probably also gonna copy that.
So
Hush, stop. I know. Okay, I got it.
you found a way to not cast Contract from below again.
I was really curious as to why you haven't cast it.
I forgot.
I'm
Ever bouncing it?
yeah, twice. And well, no, once and then the other copy. I'm copying it.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Great.
If you choose to go first, we'll say that we pick the same thing. If you
What?
then you will pick one of those 3 objectives.
I only had 1 creature, so Grip of Chaos, fine, right?
Yeah.
That was lucky.
Yeah.
What is happening? Everything has gone wrong. I don't know. Let's say I'm done.
You're not sure?
No, I don't even know anymore, dude. Like, I lost so much that turn.
It was mostly to mana maze,
yeah.
Twice.
This
times?
turn,
but it was kind of bad that he just like cast the blue spell. We told him he couldn't cast it.
No, 3
and then
times.
It was 3
cast the-
times.
This turn.
Yogg's Will and then
Oh
2
yeah,
blue
Yogswell. I
spells.
forgot the
Yeah.
Yogswell.
and then 1 time the previous turn.
Right. That's only 4.
So we're gonna go to my turn?
Yeah, I'm at 7, so that's not the
Okay.
worst, I
I'm
guess.
gonna phase in the Shimmering Freak.
Good.
And then I'm going to...
Got around Yog's Will. That's pretty sweet.
And flashing back contact from below.
Yeah.
I-
You didn't draw another 7 cards. You got the
Go to
one
draw
shade.
stats,
Yeah, you got
draw
around the
this
draw.
card.
I have a
That's a
trigger
fair-
after
fair
you
What's the trigger?
draw an extra card.
Oh boy, thank you.
Yeah.
What are you?
Oh wait, what are you?
Oh, you
It's sorcery, right? Okay.
Does it start with a T and end with I'm Twister?
No.
You're close.
Starts with a T and ends with
with
I'm
I'm
walk.
Oh, nice. I love I'm Walk.
All right.
What are you doing? I'm walk.
I'm walking. Yes, indeed. I'm talking.
So let's try to get off this plane first,
Why?
Come on, double chaos.
because I don't want to I'm walk twice.
Oh right.
But you might.
I know.
Oh. You did!
Crap.
Congratulations!
Chaos and planeswalk.
Well, it's not
So
horrible. You just take
I'm
one
gonna
extra.
take an extra work turn after this one, and we're not here anymore.
I really hope it's the one that copies spells.
Chaotic Aether. Until we planeswalk again, each blank roll of a planar die is chaos.
That would have been fantastic in the other order.
Yeah, what a Grove of the Burn Willows. When you planeswalk 2, reveal cards from the top of the library.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the druids,
oh,
yeah.
right.
And chaos
we had this
is-
last time.
And chaos is bring a creature back. So that's
Yeah.
not horrible.
It's not amazing.
So I'm gonna oath now. Reveal until I reveal a creature. Hey,
That's
it's
a
a
creature.
Cold Phoenix. Put it on the battlefield and rest in the bottom of the library in a random order.
That's the bottom of library zone.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna worry about it.
I said don't.
I'm gonna worry about it.
You're not.
You're right. I just tried to
let's
be
see
contrary and
here.
it didn't work out. That's not my
Stack
style.
these for. No, that doesn't work.
You don't have to.
You can
I don't-
go with the Joe.
Yeah, I
side
don't
of
want to
Judge
be a
Tower.
Joe this game.
I've drawn a lot of cards, to be fair. Just not necessarily on purpose.
I mean, I really like him drawing 3 extra. That was just.
Yes, that
I mean,
was
I drew
fantastic.
3 extra cards. Right, I just drew them anyways. Because I thought it was whatever the other council thing is. What's the other mechanic?
Yeah, that works.
There's Will the Council and then.
I don't know.
Here's
I didn't really do
Oak
conspiracy
Street
too.
Innkeeper.
That card is a very unique effect. As
Yeah.
long as it's not your turn, tapped creatures you control have hexproof.
Yep. What?
Okay. Hi, weird uncommon.
Here's a Knucklevi.
Oh, what's that do?
I can return target red sorcery from my graveyard to my hand, and also
Blue instant.
target blue instant.
Oh, I have one of those at least.
So for the blue instant, I'm going to choose Aether Tau. And then for
Target
the
Aether Toe.
yes, sorry.
What?
And then nothing for the
Precision matters, obviously.
where's this? Oh right, I have limits on when I can count.
Is Mirror Mockery an instant?
It is.
It is.
I really like how you pointed out that he had to target it. And I was like, oh, he remembered. And then a second later, when you didn't say
This
anything
is
else.
why I just run the stream and don't play this game anymore. It's so bad. Ugh.
I'm gonna play. Make sure I can play it.
I have 5 creatures.
With 5 creatures.
Yep.
Can I read Word of Bones real fast?
How many enchantments
Just
do you
lands
have?
and
I think it's just lands, creatures, and artifacts.
creatures, artifacts, enchantments, and lands. So how many enchantments do you have?
2.
Okay, right.
Wait, yep, 2.
Two. Two's fine. And you said you have 5 creatures?
Yes.
Alright. Here's the dragon scales on my Knucklevi.
Can you name your enchantments for me?
Rites of Flourishing and Mana Maze.
What
And
about-
Hedonist Grove. That one too.
That third one.
Oh, CPV. It's never CPV.
Here's a Galvanoff.
Do we get them for that?
No.
No.
We don't do CPVs, unfortunately.
I wish we did. And then I'd lose. We do it for damage.
A Dolan of Blossoms.
I drew one.
Sort
I've
of
got a
different for a reason I don't really care about.
trigger, and I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to draw this card. Okay, you said you have 5 creatures.
Tentative yes.
Tentative yet. Okay, I'm going to count your creatures
yeah, it looks
then.
like we've got 5.
Okay, cool.
I just don't want to be wrong.
I like the idea that it's derived information, and we're obviously not playing it regular, therefore it's different than free. Because we're playing at weird-ass Judge Tower, Ariel,
It's somewhere between regular and competitive.
somewhere.
We could theoretically have a Judge Tower GP, right?
This is beyond pro. It kind of wraps back around to casual.
I don't want to remember
doesn't
Or
this.
spectators still not allowed to talk. Spectators aren't allowed to talk to us.
This is
It's
actually-
regular, except spectators are allowed to talk to us.
Okay, sure.
What?
I don't know,
I'm gonna
not all of this makes sense.
None
I'm
of
gonna
this
sack
makes
this
sense.
Coldotha Phoenix to Vivisection.
That's fun.
Yeah. I draw 3 cards.
They're even from the same block.
1, 2.
One bonus to losing everything is I have very little after remember anymore.
Oh, you got rid of grip, so I can target what I want with my Staff of Min.
You probably could anyways, and it would have been fine.
Yeah. I mean, Protean Hider is a pretty good pick.
Yes.
I'm gonna play
I hope you just cover him with counters.
Goblin Assassin.
Great.
And I've got a comes into play trigger.
Yeah.
Each player flips his coin. Each player whose coin comes up tails sacrifices a creature. I'm gonna say odds is tails. Odds. I have to sacrifice a creature.
Odds.
I'm gonna
I don't know what I'm doing.
I
I'm
actually have
also
to
going
think
to choose odds.
I actually have to think about this.
Of course.
I'm gonna sacrifice
But
this.
that's a
Oak
good
Street
thing.
Innkeeper.
I'm gonna sacrifice
You
my
wanna keep
Ontario
your high
Awakener
ground.
of
Do I?
Souls.
Yeah, you want
No, it's
to
more for you to remember. I'm obviously not good at this. Remembering things? You kidding me?
Yeah, so you want to keep it. so it becomes huge, and you have to remember.
Or it becomes huge
Oh.
in my shame.
Okay, so
Something's huge here at the end.
when the Goblin Assassin was on the stack, I should have cast this Quicken, so it's going to go to my Shame Zone.
Hey, it's not just me.
So last spell cast with Goblin. You have 4 creatures now.
No, sorry. I have 5. This is a creature.
And has been the whole
Is it?
time.
Yep. Because
Revolt.
Okay, cool.
it didn't affect anything. So.
Cool. I didn't even know. I'm like, no, it's not a creature. What are you doing?
Definitely have an artifact. Here's a Well of Discovery,
Great.
just to reset everything. Here's a Goblin Goon,
I remember him.
Goblin Assassin trigger.
Wait, so whenever a creature comes into play,
Whenever a
Goblin.
Goblin comes into play.
Turns out
Yeah.
it's very good in like a goblin mediation.
when you make a lot of
another
tokens.
Goblin. Yep.
Ah.
So, odds is tails. I sacrifice a dude.
Heads.
Odds is tails. You literally just said head.
Sack Shimmer in the
Well,
free.
yeah, because I'm
Hey,
going
I
to
did it.
sacrifice a creature, right?
Okay. So now you're down to 4 creatures.
Now I'm officially down to 4 creatures.
I can't
Unless
cast
it's,
creatures.
unless it's also 5.
It might be 5.
Or 3.
Last one cast is Goblin Goon, so that's fine. So I can cast this Time Walk.
You can.
Lucky you.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Give me that.
Oh, sorry.
You rolled it.
Yeah. You gave it away. If anything,
I was expecting it to come back to me
Why?
because Joe would have been the last person to roll it.
Yeah, why?
Yeah, whatever.
You're expecting Joe to do something at all helpful.
see?
That's fair.
Do it, you won't.
Control no tap lands. Okay, so blue creature, target attacking blocking creature. Everything I have is summon sick because I planned it. I already rolled chaos this
Because they
turn.
don't have haste. Oh, because you sacrifice things. Okay.
Yeah, I had one creature that wasn't summon sick, and then one creature that had haste.
Ah, I see.
So end step will discovery trigger.
Oh, that's weird. You control,
Control
no
no
untapped
untapped lands. I'm gonna draw a card.
That's too bad.
How many lands in here would end a turn untapped?
Spell. Okay.
There's the halls of the.
All of them?
No. Just under normal circumstances.
Yeah. Halls of Mist.
Go to my next turn.
I can't think of any others.
I'm gonna put some triggers on the stack.
Sure.
Galvanoth trigger. The Grove of the Dream Pods trigger.
They're in here somewhere. Trigger.
And then I'll cast.
I don't know if you guys want these.
What do I want to look at?
I really hope that's accurate, because otherwise.
I don't want any of your stuff, do I?
Yeah, you want my mana maze?
No.
Taking your mana base.
Actually,
It's not the worst.
that's not the worst. I'm gonna cast this Vanishment targeting Mana Maze.
What's that do again?
Put it on top of its owner's library.
Okay. I don't know which way is it supposed to face.
I'm gonna draw it soon.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
still.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna. I shouldn't have cast.
What's up?
So Mana Maze is gonna end up on the bottom of the library when I Grove.
Yep.
'Cause I'm smart. And was fooled by someone that made me think I wanted to draw.
You're in your
mana.
upkeep, right?
Yes.
Just making sure you haven't lost it.
Yeah. right.
So Grove trigger. I'm gonna reveal until I reveal a creature. Oh look, a Mana Maze.
Oh, that's
Oh
weird.
look, a standstill.
That's a combo.
Oh look, a Sphinx of Bethune.
So that's a Sphinx of Factor Fiction.
These,
Yes.
yeah, these go on bottom in a random order.
That's the top of the bottom of the library.
Don't worry about it. It's upside down.
Okay,
This card is the bottom.
cool.
So when this enters, I'm gonna Factor Fiction. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeskai Ascendancies, Sky Scribing, Falker Spy Network, Meditate, and Opportunity.
Wow, those all sound great.
Wow. This is terrible.
Terribly awesome.
Here you go, Jonah. Separate these into 2 piles.
This is going to be one of those turns, isn't it?
You don't have a land
I
in
have
your
another turn after this too.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
You don't have a land in your hand, do you?
No. This pile is skyscribing, meditate, and opportunity, and this one is thought, their spine network, and just sentences. Now I know why these three are in a pile.
Well, you can opportunity somebody
Opportunity
else.
says
Yeah.
target.
Opportunity says target, skyscribing says each,
Yeah. And meditate takes away an extra turn.
and I can forecast skyscribing since we're in my upkeep.
Oh, gracious.
Oh, also these two are enchantments and trigger Eidolon, so I'm not going to want to do that. I'm going to put these into my graveyard.
Wow, that was like just a super savage fact or fiction. Like either way, you're drawing at least 3
Yeah,
cards.
a billion cards.
And that's nice. I like it.
It's okay, he made the wrong decision because I still have this Ward of Bones and an enchantment.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have
Yeah,
three
but-
enchantments?
No, I've got one.
What?
Josh,
Oh,
what are the
two.
names of your enchantments?
So I would still need to cast on enchantment.
I
Jeez.
like that way. What are the names?
I'm gonna move this up a little bit. It's not gonna help.
Clearly asking
Alright,
you
so-
how many doesn't work.
It's not working.
So with this Galvanoff still on the stack,
Well, I hope nobody plays this card in Modern on Saturday. I'm gonna be like, that's not an enchantment, it's fine.
meditate, then I'm going to cast opportunity targeting Josh.
Okay.
Then I'm going to forecast Skyscribe.
Which does what?
Each player draws a card.
Lovely.
Wait. Oh,
We're still in this FU.
I got very excited because I thought you lost some animes.
No, it went away. Because
like I'm
someone
not-
convinced me to put it on top.
It's like I'm not even here. I'm just saying words, not paying any attention to anything.
Alright, so Skyscribing.
Having fun.
We each draw a card.
We each draw a card, and I leave this revealed for the remainder of my upkeep. Opportunity still in the stack. I'm going to cast this Perilous Research. Does anybody have any responses?
Yes. I am going to Malice
everyone does.
Eternal Scourge.
Eternal Scourge trigger. I'm gonna respond and vanish into memory the Eternal Scourge. It's Eternal Scourge trigger.
I don't even know what's happening.
I'm gonna wish 3 times.
Oh boy. Alright,
Can I wish now?
sure.
I'm going to look at the top 3 cards in my library. I'm sorry, I'm going to take them. Take them.
Yep. So let's take them.
Look at them.
You sure you're allowed to do that?
It says it right there.
Yeah, that's what the
And
card
set
says.
them aside face down. I may play them as though they're in my hand. And at the beginning of my next turn, bury, put on the bottom of your library, any of those
Graveyard,
cards that
Joe.
weren't.
Bottom of your graveyard.
Sorry, it's a good point.
Wait, is that actually what Barry means?
No.
That's what Joe thought it meant.
There was someone that argued on the internet about this, where someone thought that bury meant put on the bottom of your graveyard, and so asked some forum, and then they're all like, "No, it never meant that." And he's like, "I'm pretty sure it meant that." He just doubled down on not listening to anyone's information. It's fantastic. So I'm gonna do inspiration.
Remember how I didn't target you with opportunity?
It's true.
Target you. I was going to target Jonah, but no, you had to speak up
Why you gotta do me like this?
because you did. You tried
said
to
words.
make me feel bad.
I tried to make you not target me.
You pointed out all of his Miss Manime stuff. I didn't do anything.
Actually, I
No,
pointed
he
out most
pointed
of
out
it.
2 of them.
Well, yeah, you're already targeted by opportunity.
Alright, let's resolve this inspiration. I'm gonna draw these 2 cards.
Are we getting out of this upkeep?
Eventually, maybe? I don't know.
We're at 5. Yeah.
Eternal Scourge trigger.
Yeah.
What happens?
It's exiled.
When becomes a target of a spell, exile it?
So this is countered upon resolution.
So, you exiled this in response to your own spell.
Yeah,
An opponent controls.
you're right.
Well, I control Malice, so that's not going to do
Yeah,
much.
it would have been exiled had he not
Exiled it.
waited.
Wait, Jonah has no shame. We need to fix that.
Why'd you not target him then?
No, it's fine.
You forced my hand.
Yeah.
He's obviously right. Also, why did you target me? Like, you had the same ball. You had, like,
I
Twice
was
the ammo.
spiteful against Josh for some reason that I've now forgotten.
I don't think.
That sounds about right.
Actually,
Like, he hasn't drawn the cards yet, and I've already forgotten what he did wrong. Like, So it's Perilous Research.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw 2 cards and sacrifice a permanent. Oh great! Oh great! I'm gonna sacrifice the Sphinx of the theme because it's stupid.
Yep. You're totally not going to reanimate that.
Nope.
With this
Wait,
opportunity,
what does this plane do again?
Oh, it chaoses it.
Those are fine.
I'm gonna consign to dust all of the artifacts and enchantments.
Oh,
And then I'm going to Grip of the Royal, Sphinx of Uthun,
Magosi.
Magosi, yes.
What does that do?
Uthun's that
Mathothi,
one.
yeah.
There are lots of
Yeah, yeah.
Sphinxes. Tap it, it doesn't tap during its next and tap step, draw a card.
also known as super tap, draw card.
Oh, I thought
Also
it was
known as
frost.
freeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Also known as stun
Is it?
in Eternal.
Alright, so it doesn't untap.
Get stunned.
Oh. Legendary artifact. Alright. Let's destroy
Arena
all
of the
the...
Ancients?
What?
Arena of the Ancients?
No.
There's another one? Yeah.
So all the artifacts and
I'm gonna
enchantments
talk
are...
on it.
Oh, yes.
Destroy all the artifacts and enchantments.
Can you put this in exile?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the hidden stuff.
Now I have 0 enchantments. Ah.
Are you sure?
Through here real fast.
You also don't have Ward of Bone, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we no longer care about you.
Okay. So the only thing in here right now that
Which
we
ones
care
are in your
about
hand and which
is
ones
this
are in
dragon
exile?
scales that I'm pointing out to everyone, so
What is
that
that?
so that Joe doesn't lose to it later.
We're not getting that
No,
far.
it's fine. I'm fine with Joe losing to it.
Oh,
Opportunity.
I'll draw 4 cards.
glad you guys remember who you targeted.
Meditate on the stack. Do you want to respond?
No, but I'm going to. I'm gonna Aether Snatch it.
I did it.
Yay.
Sort of.
I'm gonna gain control of it.
Yeah. You still get to take another turn.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it wasn't all downside.
Alright.
I don't want to draw 4 cards.
draw-
Look at all these cards I have.
Card advantage is good, though, right?
Bad news. You have a Sky Scribing, so you're gonna draw 4 cards.
I didn't
and
want to
an
draw
extra
9
one.
cards.
Alright,
Bad news. Those probably.
I
draw
still
you
have a
cards.
response to the Galvadon trigger. Is that what's on the stack?
Galvanoff.
Galvanoff trigger.
Sorry.
Jeez, Josh.
This draws me cards, but
Do you have anything, Paul?
no, you can respond
Alright, I'm
to that
gonna
trigger.
eerie interlude targeting all my dudes, and then reverberate it.
All right.
You still didn't reverberate the opportunity.
So reverberate.
I mean, there you can choose new targets.
Wait, so if I'm
Reverberate.
targeting everything and I choose new targets,
We'll let you know when you're wrong.
I'm gonna still target everything.
Congratulations.
So this all gets exile. Ugh. All right, so these all get slow flickers. Well, yeah. Do you want me to exile them elsewhere?
Okay.
Okay. And then that fizzles.
So what the hell did Galvanoff do?
Hear
Sorry,
crying
Abe.
from here.
I may look at the top card of my library of instant sorcery. I may cast it. What? This card's amazing.
Come on, Minds Aglow.
I may look at.
Yes, it's working.
I'm going to cast this enhanced awareness. Without paying
You get
its
to
mana
discard a
cost.
card. That's great.
Yeah.
Sound excited?
So drawing 3 cards and discarding a card means you get to discard 5 cards.
I'm
which
going
is
to
Sky
discard this Notion Thief as fast as humanly possible.
Scribe. Why would you do that?
I hope you get a
Sky
reanimation.
Scribe it.
Describe it would be hilarious.
I hope you get a reanimation
Roll
spell.
that.
Or a reanimation plane. That'd be pretty chill.
Yeah, if you roll chaos. Oh my god, the lulls.
Okay,
As long as he has to.
Double check my hand to make sure I haven't lost to some instant yet. Alright.
I'll do that too. Even though the cards in my hand haven't changed since my turn, except
Yeah,
for one instant that
I
I
checked
tried
this
then
like
cast
4
immediately.
times.
I'm going to go to my draw step
Okay,
and draw a card.
did it. Yeah?
What's up?
Then in my draw step, I'm going to cast Ignorant Bliss.
Oh,
Neat.
This turn's not as bad. It's next turn that's going to be terrible.
Oh,
So I'm going to exile all of these cards face down.
congratulations.
At the end of the turn, return those cards to your hand, then draw a card. Okay.
I don't.
Me.
Go to main phase.
Something. I don't
Main phase.
Yeah.
Roll his dice.
do it.
Chaos.
So I'm gonna step in
no,
So
don't
double
stop it.
chaos
Wait.
and
happens.
remind you of the phenomenon that says blank is chaos.
Remember this thing?
I didn't remember that.
So I've got 2
I
chaos
remembered that.
triggers.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah. Don't worry, somebody was gonna get the Notion Thief.
I'm glad it's him.
not if you roll
could've been
double.
him.
Not if you roll double planeswalk. It can't be me. I'm skipping my next turn.
You still would have gotten it.
Also, he goes again next.
Oh,
So I'm gonna. So I've
creature
got
types is
2
Notion Thief?
triggers. Human rogue.
Oh,
card
you're
did
right.
you
you're
flicker?
right. Angel of Glory's Rise.
So one of them was getting Notion Thief
That's
this
wonderful.
turn.
You saw it, didn't you? Okay, so I've got 2 triggers.
I'm just playing a different game.
Which one?
Each target the topmost object.
Yeah, it's not great when you have 2.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna target Notion Thief for both of them.
Congratulations.
You have a Notion Thief.
Congration, you
And
done
even
it.
if you stifled one of them, you still would have had a Notion Thief.
Go to combat.
Sure.
Aren't you glad you saved
Nobody has any
skyscribing?
dudes?
I presume that you drew for turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
I had forgotten that I destroyed all the enchantments and was waiting for his rights trigger.
So now we're officially in combat,
Can't
right?
attack unless yes.
So now is a good time to remind you of the Mist Hologriffin that I ghostly flickered.
What?
Wow.
Pew pew. Oh. Okay, yeah.
For some reason, I remembered it and was like, oh, Josh is going to have to cast that if he somehow gives it flash.
Right, well that's why I wanted to double check that putting the cards like this is okay for the flicker. Because
Can't
like
attack unless you control more creatures than defending player. Okay.
You do.
I was checking. I don't remember what Goblin Goon does.
Neither do I, but I...
No hints.
Okay, I'm not sure about Josh. He may have 5 creatures.
Jonah, take a bunch.
He certainly has N+1 enchantments.
I'm attacking you with all my red creatures.
Okay.
Red with anger.
I'm going to
Yes,
block
that's
with all of my blue creatures.
All right, got there. Go to end step. I've got a trigger.
I've got a trigger as well.
Yeah, let's resolve yours first.
Alright, Angel of Glory Rise, Sphinx to my ghosty, response to the trigger, I'll activate Sphinx.
Just checking
Thank
to
you.
make sure none of those are zombies.
Why'd you...
What?
He activated that Sphinx real fast, didn't he?
Well I was
And
responding
drew
to
that
the
card that I drew from Notion Thief.
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, you can have that.
Thank you.
You definitely yeah, I definitely drew it real fast. Are there any humans in here?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were looking through it.
No. What?
Does he get something? No. No. Does he get something for
It's
drawing a
not
card that
his.
he showed
It's
up?
not his thing. It's
That's one of those maybes.
It's not his responsibility to remember.
We're
my
feeling
Notion
nice
Thief.
today.
I'm just hoping that we feel nice later when I lose to more and I can argue my way out of
No,
it.
we're not.
Hold on, I'm gonna look up Daring Apprentice because all it says is creature wizard.
Yeah,
I know I'm gonna get a Hannah.
it's probably a human.
I that's what I think, so I'm gonna put it there for now, but I just like yeah.
Don't forget to maintain graveyard order.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing, that's why I know that Daring Apprentice goes right there.
Look at him being fancy.
It does matter more in this format than any other format.
Yeah, it's a human.
Because
Legacy
we-
Dredge, Vintage Dredge.
Well, we target things.
Yeah, we target stuff a lot.
Yeah,
Nether
that's true.
Spirit, I think it is.
Yeah.
Is it Nether Spirit or is it different something? Whatever one that is.
Whichever one that cares about
Maybe
3
it's
creatures above
Shadow.
it.
No, Shadow's the one that had Shadow from
that makes
Time Spiral Block, I think.
But yeah, that's not really played a ton anymore. So
Alright, I'm good.
You can get 3/3s instead
Good.
of 1/1s.
You can
So
resolve
I'm gonna
your...
resolve my trigger of put all these back in my hand and draw a card.
seems fun.
Sounds good.
What cards?
And draw a card. Okay. That's okay. I'm gonna cast this Geist Blast
So where are we right now? Frost?
in my end step.
Oh, okay. I could draw for turn or something.
No, draw a card from the.
You know I believe it, I just...
I don't. I don't trust anything any of you says.
I'm gonna Geist Blast my Notion Thief? Yeah, let's go with that. I don't want this creature. Hopefully I don't resurrect it again next turn.
So,
Like
so hopefully you roll double
No, I know,
planeswalk.
but it's better than just having it.
Sure. Yeah, you get in a forecast. Good job, buddy.
Yeah. What's the biggest dude that you had enter?
It's a 6/6.
6/6, you said.
It's CMC, I think.
Oh, it seems.
It's also a 6-mana creature
Yeah,
Oh,
and a
how
7
about
mana
that?
creature.
and a 7-mana creature.
Not you.
When creature with preferred mana
Creature
costs 6 or
trigger.
more.
Trigger.
What?
Nothing.
Remember that time that I said, hey, there's a dragon scales, let's all remember it so Joe will lose to it later?
But that only triggers when you cast a creature.
You really knew. That's fantastic.
Well, he knew that it was going to happen during his turn
Yeah, I've
because
got
he was
another
taking
turn
2 a
after
turn.
So I'm going to go to cleanup step and discard some of these.
Look at you remembering to discard cards.
And on your own turn,
Yes.
3.
If you're watching, Elliot, we haven't forgotten.
we'll never forget.
This is my favorite card.
The scream counters?
Yeah, I just love Scream counters.
That card's worth money for no reason at all.
Scream counters.
How much?
And reserve list.
It's like $50, something here it was.
What?
Scream counters and
The
reserve
reserve
list.
list is more it.
And the
Casual
screen counters
all-star.
cool.
Is it?
So
It's
I'm,
Halloween the card.
It has Scream counters.
Yeah, it does make sense.
I'm going to discard this Academy Elite,
Well, I don't-
Endbringer's
I never,
Revel, and
ever
Sky
want-
Scribing.
I never ever want to resolve this.
Why?
Like, really resolve it.
Go to my
Because then I get all the creatures back.
tap. That's great.
In other formats.
You discard down to 7 and not 8, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Okay.
Shut up, Jonah.
I'm just making sure the game state is legal, Joe.
Uh-huh.
Why would you think
So
I was
upkeep, I've
insinuating
got
anything?
a Galvanoth trigger, a Grove trigger. Does anybody have any response?
Nope.
No? Okay. So, Grove trigger. Endbringer. Endbringer's a cool creature.
It's alright.
That goes away. Galvanoth. I can look at this top card. Ooh, that's not an instant sorcery. I'm going to leave it there. Go.
Why don't you do it in the other order?
What?
Why don't you do it in the other order?
Because I want to remember the Grove trigger. I don't know. I
No, I'm
got
just wondering. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I got used to not having trigger tokens.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I'm like, I want to do the Grove one first so that I can remember that I've done
Now
it.
we have these things with this fantastic Hobbit quote on them.
Yeah.
I love arcade post tokens. They're awesome.
They are pretty fantastic.
So I'm going to go to draw step and draw this card.
Dan's arrived. And the plan was to have Dan swap out for me, but I feel like I've already given himself a head start.
Where would Dan be if he was in
We've only
that
got
seat?
2 more shame left,
No, I know.
so we can just wait until.
And then just reset for him. Is he gonna get my 9 shame?
No, you get your 9 shame.
9 to 11 shame.
Dan getting 9 shame after an hour and a half is an upgrade.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I'm sort of fine setting him back to 0.
Yeah, that's fine too.
Jonah still has 0.
So I'm going to roll these.
You've also taken 1 turn so
Don't
far.
say that.
You haven't taken a turn yet?
I took 1 turn.
Oh, Jesus.
I played
Staff of Nin.
Staff of Nin and Nekasar.
Congratulations.
Give me a sec. Until a player planeswalks away from a plane. So that's still a chaos symbol, and I hate it.
I don't.
What's wrong with it?
So I'm going to stack it so that I resolve the chaos first.
Sure.
And that's this Academy Elite.
He discarded it.
I discarded at end of
Oh,
turn.
you planned it.
Yeah, it's
The worst.
I'll help.
yeah. How many instants and sorceries are in there, Jonah?
More than
Some.
if I was Josh, I'd say 5.
Come on. It happened 3 times maximum.
Oh yeah, tired of your shit. Once we have 2 more shame. Once that's over, you're gonna take over here. 20, really? Jesus.
So planeswalk trigger still on the stack.
Also, it was 3 times in 1 turn.
Going
Like, maybe in
to
3
activate.
minutes.
To draw
Like,
a
he did
card
nothing
and then
in between asking
discard.
you.
Draw.
But how am I expected to know those things?
Education?
I'll discard this Asperia.
Did you know that card has nothing to do with detaining?
Yeah. Did you?
No.
That's the one that detains both the things.
Planeswalk trigger
Lavinia the 10th.
still on the
And then there's
stack.
another creature too.
Right, do you know when it
Double
detects?
negative.
Not when it enters the battlefield, but when it attacks.
Do you know that when you cast it?
Targeting
ever?
no spells.
I do not. Cool, you did it.
Yep, I did.
Double nothing.
And then I resolved the Planeswalk trigger.
Yay!
Where are we now?
I don't know. We're on Celestine Reef. Creatures without flying or island walk can't attack.
Moat-ish.
I mean, there is an old card that does exactly
Old school
Yeah.
note.
I don't remember what it is.
Just to say creatures have island home.
Oh, I forgot about the home abilities.
I don't remember what it does.
They're dumb.
Even though like keyworded in like 5th edition and nothing else.
Can't attack
Like
unless
they
defending
keyworded it
player
and then
controls an
unkeyworded
island.
because it was way too.
My favorite keyword is sweet.
I'm not.
It appeared on 5
Oh, yeah,
Kamigawa
swoop.
cards.
it was a cycle.
Was
it was like
5?
Yeah, I think it was just 5.
Because there's.
It was like return these lands to your. I think the white one was like 4 mana. Return any
There
number
were
of planes you
Tested
control to your hand.
Warzone.
Well, there were 2 white ones and at least
Attacking
one red
creatures
one.
get big.
I can't remember
Oh,
the
man,
other
they're
ones in
huge.
the cycle. I feel like it was.
This is the knowable answer.
Golgari Grave Troll. I'm gonna count.
Oh yeah, I knew that you had that, and I didn't count creatures while I was counting.
Thanks.
Actual answer is 7.
Into the what? Oh,
Number of cards with sweep.
Oh no, sorry. No, 5. You're
Yeah,
right.
it's just one cycle.
Well, it's not a.
There's also Rift Sweeper and Straight Sweeper. It can-
There are 2 white cards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's one that.
5, 6, 7, 8.
The white one is the anthem one, right?
You're off by
Each creature gets plus 1 plus
while looking through here,
Redlands barrel
I
down
noticed
Soaking
this
Sand.
Geist
Yeah,
Blast
charge
that I
across the rock.
totally
Yeah, I
lost
know
to
that.
because I cast double thing.
Oh no, you're right. Pound Torado. Sorry.
I told you.
Yep.
So 2 of them are white.
Yes.
And then, so that answers.
God, not
I'm
contested
gonna
war
regenerate
zone.
it.
Like, not that we're getting out of the turn, but
Yeah, we're not.
Stody Soul Caller,
Wait, there are only 4 cards with Sweep?
Alhomrat's Archive,
I'm not kidding.
No, that's too bad. Won't get full
It's
use.
just that
Arbor
Forgotten Sweepers
Colossus.
also
Uh-huh.
in the search.
You do anything with you do everything with flying.
We do. I've got 2 things with flying.
I'm gonna monstrous and destroy your Angel of Glory's something.
Angel of Glory
Rise,
something is dead.
Something or other.
It's during one of those sets where I didn't play.
yeah, no blue or green, 2 white, 1 red. So 4. I knew you were wrong.
Get in. I'm done.
Eddie.
Oh, I don't want to cast this.
I wanted to play the
sucks.
cards and make them good,
Yeah,
but
it
then I
does.
realized that returning all
Magister
your lands to your
Board.
hand to not kill your opponent was bad.
And you said there were 9 in there?
Yes.
10 now because the angel joined that.
Yeah, that's true.
How many of those are humans?
I don't know, but it doesn't matter because I'm getting all of them.
There's a chance we
'Cause-
vote for Rat.
No, you're all naming Grace. I know this.
Well, what are you gonna vote for?
You vote first, remember?
Yeah, I do vote first.
We'll tell you that we'll vote for whatever you don't vote for, but then we'll lie. and vote
Except
for what's
Jonah.
correct.
Jonah will tell you the
Yes.
truth.
I always tell the truth.
Except when you
What's
lie.
the tie?
Rat.
Okay.
You're voting for Grace.
Screw it, Grace.
Condemnation.
Grace.
It's up
Grace
to you,
is takes back
Joe.
everything.
It's your decision.
It's not, you're gonna bet everything back.
Oh, so you're choosing Grace then?
Sure.
Because if you choose condemnation, you'd be Wrath instead.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
But the game knows what it wants.
So, back up everything because I'm getting so many things.
Only 9.
I mean, to be fair, each player is doing this, but it's not going to matter after me.
Well, you do it first, buddy, and then
Yeah, uh-huh.
we'll go after you.
I'll check.
I'm just going to put all these
Hey,
in.
Notion Thief.
Yeah, I remember that was there, and I kind of didn't want it. But there's only one Shane left, so I'm
Oh,
fine.
I like Notion Thief with the archive. You take their draw and then double it.
Yeah. Value town. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah. So did the rest of us.
It's like, let me just check again.
Well, on the, on the plus side, both Mist Griffin and Eternal Scourge are now in shame,
Congratulations.
so we don't need to remember about them.
We can still hope for Torrent Elemental eventually.
I'm actually actually going to need more room than I've given myself.
Hey, I might have missed something.
This doesn't matter. This doesn't matter.
I think that all the cards in here are
doesn't matter.
enchantments.
This doesn't matter.
I don't care.
That's just going to die. That is a trigger. That's a trigger.
Because
I
he-
had
he
8
got here
turn,
a
I
little
played 2
late.
cards, and then they drew a bunch of cards.
Oh, I dropped you.
So I missed one turn,
So
to be clear. Like, it was Josh, Joe, Paul, me.
And then Josh, Joe, Paul. Whoa.
I'm going to put
Paul. Paul.
But for Twitch chat, Paul.
Yeah.
So those are the order that I'm stacking those triggers.
Okay.
I believe you.
I need to check.
That's a lot of
No
permanents.
goblins entered. All right.
Kind of want a conspiracy in play. Naming goblins.
Yeah, that'd be
That would be fantastic.
So let's exile all zombies, then return all humans. Blah blah blah. Doesn't do. I didn't look for zombies. I don't have any zombies.
If you say so.
All right. Sphinx of Athun. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are you looking at?
I wasn't sure if he's a skeleton or a troll, or skeleton or a zombie.
I thought he was both, but
I don't think he's all 3 types.
He's
a skeleton troll.
Skeleton troll.
I know that his types change. What's up?
That's a fact or fiction from Sphinx of Athun.
Aw, how come the thought reflection is here?
I mean, I already have Alzheimer's Archive.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want another one.
Ed doubles up with Notion Thief. This is lovely.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I never know.
we're resolving it like Fortune's favor.
Yeah, sure. No, resolving it like this. Well, these 2 are there, and then you are gonna go here.
Should have resolved it. If he had resolved the Angel's Glorious Rise trigger afterwards, he could have gotten the Jace too.
Oh, that would have been sweet.
I'll take this file.
Okay.
In the graveyard, please. And then this Eidolon trigger, so I'm gonna draw 2 cards off of it.
1 quote card.
Are we something like a jigsaw puzzle when Paul's playing that?
You're really packing them in. I just like your space filling cards.
Oh, did you remember to phase out your thing?
I got it back this turn.
Wait, really?
Yes. It was in the graveyard because I sacked it because I didn't want to deal with it anymore.
How'd that work out for you?
Well, he didn't
Shut
have
up.
to deal with it for a turn, and he's not going to have to deal with it during his next turn either.
Maybe we'll make it all the way around. How many more turns do you have? Is it
I'm
one or
gonna-
none?
None.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this Thought Reflections now.
Okay.
I'm gonna, when it enters, draw to 4 cards.
It's pretty cool.
Lucky guy.
I really want him to draw Opportunity, because then he can target one of us and draw 16.
Or himself and draw 16.
Nope, doesn't matter. Notion Thief helps.
I know. That's fine.
But for the robots, he has to target one of us. Like, if I draw it, or if I have a targeted draw, I'm
buddy?
not targeting him.
Warp
Did you
World.
get something fun?
Oh, a whole bunch of things.
Yeah. Just play the cards. I can look over your
I
shoulder.
mean, I was gonna cast some of these enchantments first so I could draw more.
Right. Because if one of the top 4 cards is an enchantment, you go infinite.
Basically.
Oh, this. I don't want to think about giving some of my creatures haste, so I'm not going to cast that now.
CMC.
Wait, what? I thought all your creatures have actions. Oh, I thought it was Team or Sensei.
No. So I'm going to play this Curse of Echoes,
Who you going to curse?
targeting
Ghostbusters.
myself.
Okay.
It enters, I draw 4 cards. Hooray for item.
You sound so happy.
I mean, I'm doing this myself. I'm choosing to cast these.
In this shitty order.
Oh, they didn't know
Can you
instance
cast
in
that
there.
red card that you just drew?
I'm not sure I want you to cast that red card you just drew.
I mean, I can make everyone cast it.
Well, yeah.
Is there
That's
a hive
fine.
mind somewhere?
There's a Curse of Echoes on him, so Hive Mind on
So
him.
he has a hive mind.
So it's the hive mind for all intents and purposes.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Until
As fun as Blaster Genius is right now, I don't want to draw 12 cards. And by 12, I mean
20.
48.
that seems fine. Wait, you get to discard 4 cards.
Because I make copies of it. Then you, quote unquote, you draw 3, which means I draw 12 instead.
Yeah.
Just
So-
cast the red spell.
Wait, so why
That
did
is a
you
red spell. Huh? That is a red spell.
Yeah.
Decree of Annihilation, holding priority. Trigger from Curse of Echoes. Headstone. Target card in any graveyard. That Jace. Yeah, that's the curse trigger. And I have no more instance I can cast.
I may choose new targets.
I may choose new targets, yes. So let's make some copies.
That's Squelch.
Yep.
Well, I'll target that misinformation.
Okay.
Next one.
Okay. Let's just do this quickly.
Do we draw any cards?
Next turn.
Yeah. Everyone remember an upkeep trigger to draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep.
Okay.
Why are there 5 cards here? And why didn't you folks target the Squelch?
Yeah, that's a good question.
You got it was targeting
Oh.
this. You could redirect this Squelch.
The original
You
was
all
targeting
target
that.
Squelch.
This one's a little weird because I don't know why we can change the target anyways.
I targeted Notion Thief twice. Why aren't you targeting Squelch?
No.
Target card.
Curse of Echoes says we
I
can.
understand that. But the changing the target thing, usually you have to change it to a legal target. And the legality of what you can choose is a little weird.
If it was legal for me to choose Notion Thief for both
I understand what you're saying. I don't
yes.
think you're understanding what I'm saying. So normally when we target stuff in the graveyard, we have to target the topmost thing.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
So how can we change the target if we can only target the topmost thing?
I think wouldn't it be the topmost thing that hasn't been chosen? Because that's usually how we do it with
the
spells on the
topmost
stack
thing that
too.
that you can
No,
target.
yeah,
But
so-
the topmost thing is the thing that you're already targeting, but you have to change.
My point is we're yodeling that rule anyway, so I don't see why it matters.
No.
You just don't want to change.
There's a couple competing factors here.
Josh also gets
I
a
also
shave
get
if
a
that
shave.
makes things better.
Not really.
Also, the game ends.
That's probably one of the reasons why he doesn't.
That's correct. I do kind of want to see this keep going.
Okay, how about this? At the end of the game, you'll get the shave, but we keep on going.
That makes less sense.
I
That
know.
does, that
I'm
does make
less
less
okay with
sense. I'm
I'd say we both. did
last
okay.
time we gave several people shame for not all targeting the same.
Yeah, I think that was. I
Yeah,
think we
it
did.
was on the stack
Yeah.
when we were copying.
Multiple times
With, like, a
when
hive mind.
everybody should have targeted the next object, and instead they trickled
Yeah,
down.
that was last week.
Okay. It's all incremental.
I also would have liked to see this continue
Do I
because
get a headstone?
I mean,
or-
Decree
what
of
do we get for
Annihilation
shame?
happens next,
yeah,
so
you
all
would
of
have
this
kept
goes away.
these. It doesn't
Oh,
destroy
it doesn't get rid
enchantments.
of enchantments.
So the game would have continued with you having just those.
No, I would have gotten rid of those.
Okay, so the game would have ended.
Okay. What do I take for my shame? The headstone or the?
A shame token,
Sure. Does it exist somewhere in here?
or
I should actually hammer out that
I don't know, whatever.
No. We'll just argue about it every time. It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
It sounds more entertaining for sure.
And next time, when I screw up, Joe's going to make the opposite argument.
Yeah, exactly.
100%. That's how it
And
works.
I'll remember to record it on my phone.
Are we resetting his shame? You might as well.
Dan, are you willing to take on Joe's shame?
No. Just give him a fighting chance.
That's not. I didn't accrue that shame.
It's
So
probably
my
less than-
argument
Yeah.
is that you would have accrued more.
I agree. But
So this is a discount.
I disagree because I didn't do it. It isn't until proven guilty.
What?
You'll
Yeah.
know I would have been guilty.
That's
but
not a thing here.
Yeah, no. Well, we just have to say you're guilty and then yell at you until you're like, yeah, I guess I'm guilty.
Yeah, because
It works pretty well. Well, let me just reset some stuff. So we're gonna reset him.
We're not here anymore, right?
yeah, we're not on Celestine Reef.
And it's me.
We're at the Eon Fod. Players skip their untaps.
Are you okay, Joe?
gonna figure it out.
Oh, so we're gonna rearrange some stuff so that Joe can move his laptop to wherever.
That's fair.
But fine.
I'm not super F6. Like moderately.
Oh, I should look at my hand maybe and see
I
that.
hate
Okay, I
this
don't have
card.
instance.
I hate this card so much. How can I help? Besides not destroying the computer.
So,
Not destroying the computer this time. That's free.
Thank you.
upkeep.
Let me make sure I don't have effects.
I
You
step my
definitely have-
untap.
I don't have any effects.
I don't have any effects as of now.
Okay. Draw.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You said as of now changed.
Now
If
change
they didn't have
again.
anything then they would have lost to it by now.
It might be something that you can only cast your mind draw step. There isn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say. There might be.
These are the tokens. Okay.
I just figured out how I want this story on top.
We're still here.
We're still here.
We did it!
Mind's aglow. I'll pay 1. You may pay any amount of mana. Then we draw cards equal to the amount of mana spent.
I'll pay a mana.
I'll pay 1.
Great. You each get to draw 4.
Lucky us.
Get to.
Yeah, it's a privilege. I need to use it.
Oh god.
I'm still 6th.
I'm not.
Clone Legion target you hold priority rebuild.
Fortune Saver targeting you.
It's an instant? Alright.
Dan.
Take a look at the top 4, give me a face up and a face down. Does your own hand really matter?
Yes. I need to know if I'm drawing cards this turn or not.
I see. What were the 2 that went in?
Gets Grimoire and Telling Time.
Okay.
Rebuild.
You got all the artifacts.
Clone Legion.
You got all my dudes.
Having fun over there?
Me?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Okay.
Oh. This is not going to be a problem. Priced Amalgam.
Resolves.
Illusory Gains.
I've got a response.
Second delay on my
Sure.
movements.
Yes, don't worry about it.
I'm going to cast
It's more
Argent
now
Mutation.
because of lagging.
Yeah.
Ooh. So is that creature resolved?
Yes.
Okay. In response to that?
So, this is the stack.
Yep. Man, look at that. I'm gonna exile like a bunch of cards.
Aww.
These are exiled now.
Yep.
I'm gonna Death Rattle targeting that.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna Telekinesis targeting that.
Cool. Super stun.
And then it gets destroyed.
Why didn't you exile Mind's Aglow for Death Rattle?
He exiled the other 5. The
Yeah,
top
I've
5.
Oh.
exiled the top 5.
Wow, there were that many? Okay.
Yes.
That's me not paying attention, by
There's
the
a
way.
lot of blue in this, to be fair.
Yeah, it's...
Can't cast that anymore. Rolled those. End step. Necrologia.
Yes!
Your discard phase right now? The card
Yes.
says.
Cards lie.
Yes, that's correct.
still in my discard phase.
What?
Neither am I.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not.
Vision Skeins.
Yay.
Everybody draws 2.
I don't want to.
You don't want 2 or you don't want 2?
Hey.
Ah.
Still sixth.
I have effects now.
I have effects too.
I don't.
Good for you.
It's okay. I'm just gonna cast all 8 cards in my hand on my next turn. Unless they're
Guardian
on-
Angel,
Oh.
targeting you.
What does that do?
I'm gonna prevent the next 5 damage to you.
Sure.
Resolves.
But
It's on the stack.
Okay.
Targeting.
I'm
Resolves?
good. I'm F6.
hey, Thought Flare.
Sure.
Two, three, 4 discard. Necro.
Why would you discard Necro?
What?
And
Yeah, it's not that.
And you get to skip your draw step. That card's a good
That's,
card
yeah.
to discard.
Okay. Sure. Yep.
Guardian Angel,
Yep.
prevent the next 5.
All right.
And 1 more.
Okay.
I get a special action that says until end of turn I can pay 1 mana to prevent 1 damage to the target.
Can only you do that?
Yes. It's a special action as part of the spell. The best way to cast that spell in real life is to pay 1 white mana and pay 0 for X, because you can just later prevent the damage. In Judge Tower, it's special.
I mean,
Go to draw.
when it was printed with the batch and all that, no, you prevent exactly how much damage is on the sack.
In my draw step, I'm casting Flash.
Oh right, the draw your upkeep was last game.
I'm looking up Flash.
Yes. Oh,
I was like,
that was a while ago.
All right.
it wasn't that long ago.
It
was
wasn't
8
that long
turn ago.
Yeah, that's true. But
it really hurts
I'll
my
put
arm
this
to
deck.
be doing
I'll put this
this.
death pact angel on the battlefield.
Why are you
and pay
doing
its
that?
Cost to reduce it by
Face
2.
everyone.
you
No,
don't need to.
I just look at
That
The
Josh.
camera can't see
Do
you.
you really
Don't worry
want
about
to?
No, but you're across from me.
Main
I
main
love to
phase.
complain about it.
I'm gonna untap all permanents I control.
it. You did it.
Maelstrom Nexus.
Yeah.
Slice and Twain.
Ooh.
You're no fun.
It's the only legal target.
Agreed.
Sure. And
Rude.
Hasn't stopped us before.
Hey Paul, Twisted Justice. Sacrifice a creature.
No.
All right. Well, then I guess I don't get to draw any cards. Moldgraph Monstrosity. Zedru the Great-Hearted.
Such a big heart.
Hey Dan, sorry.
No.
Moldgraph Monstrosity's yours.
Really don't want that card.
That's a shame. I was gonna give you this voice resurgence, but I sequenced poorly.
yep.
Dead Bridge Chant.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Good lord.
There's some fun ones.
Graveyard is stacked already.
Right?
Right, I made everybody draw 6 cards.
Thank you.
Is that an Exile Wanderer?
Yeah, there's so much good stuff in here.
Mind if I take a look when you're done?
Nothing that recurs. but-
Uh-huh, I believe you.
No, you don't.
How many enchantments do you have?
Demon Prince, you're watching nonsense.
1.
Yeah, this is pretty nonsense.
Demon Prince?
He's talking to the person on.
Oh. There's a person named Demon Prince. Weird.
Good job, Dan.
Guessing it's not their real name.
That's an interesting guess.
So if that's a real question, you're
You've
watching
heard Manny's Chocolate Thunder story.
I mean,
you're watching us play Judge Tower, a format where you have infinite mana and infinite life, and you must cast everything as fast as you can. And if you make a mistake, you lose.
Not as
I just
fast
assume
as
that
you can.
because I ridiculed them, they've all
I mean,
my-
as
can
soon
you-
as soon as.
Can you
You,
imagine speed judge down?
oh God.
And this is like,
With like chess clocks.
oh god, and you get
Let's
shame.
never do
Dan,
that.
you're up.
Yeah, I agree.
hold
We should
on.
never do that.
Okay.
Why didn't you roll the planar die?
I did.
He did.
He did.
In
He
combat.
untapped all.
Yes, in combat.
Menace.
Oh, I'm gonna get a trigger. Can I have an elemental?
Sure.
That was close.
It was.
Cool. Upkeep?
Trigger. I draw a card.
Okay.
Off the card that I just cast.
Okay. You're allowed to.
You can
Draw a
carry
card.
on.
Thank you.
My wayward son.
Oh man.
Not supernatural.
It's actually a good song.
Yeah, it's just that I watched a lot of Supernatural and so it's
Sarah,
stuck
do you
in my
want to
head.
tell the Chocolate Thunder story?
What? Excuse me? Also, I would like to untap my permanents
I feel like you'd
and
be
then
better
going
at
away.
Bum, bum, phenomena.
Yeah.
Phenomena.
Which one is this?
2 planes.
Yay! I already rolled the
Glimmer
fucking
Void
card.
Basin and Blood Hill Bastion.
Oh!
Oh dear God.
Okay.
Cool. So, I have a fun one.
We're at
everybody.
both of these now.
So we
radiate.
Blood Hill Bastion is the easier one to explain.
Yeah.
Whenever a creature enters, it gains double strike and haste until end of turn. Glimmer Void Basin is whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery with a single target, they copy it for every other thing they could target.
and when we planeswalk, we go away from both.
Yeah, we go away from both to 1 plane.
Oh man, I'm gonna have so much fun, and I don't know. I'm probably gonna take some shame for this. Actually, I should read this card first.
Nah. Reading is for suckers.
Deadbridge Chant. What a great set the Dragon's Maze was.
Voice of Resurgence.
A 2.
That's impressive that there are 2 cards from Dragon's Maze in play.
I'm repping Dragon's Maze. Repping the worst set.
You also got Gate Crash. Or
Yeah.
is that? That's Gate Crash, yeah.
Because like Dragon's Maze, if you look at the set symbol, it's really
Yeah.
creative how they put just Gate Crash and Return to Ravnica on top of each other.
I have OG Rav in my hand.
Oh what?
An OG Rav card.
Is it Bob?
No. It makes me draw cards. It makes me draw more cards than Bob, probably. Unless I sequence things
Edge.
reasonably.
I'm going to activate discarding Azami.
I'm gonna activate discarding
Get out of my hand.
Random Lookout.
Necrotic
Spiteful Blow.
Speed Hateful Blow.
Speed Hateful Blow.
Sorry.
You can't even pronounce incorrectly correctly.
All I remembered was the Blow.
Farsight Mask.
What's that?
Whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to me, if source Farsight Mask is untapped, I may draw a card.
So hit him a lot.
With our double strike hasters.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Chain of Acid targeting Farsight Mask trigger.
Let's shortcut this.
Yep. Well,
Everything's that's also copied a billion times.
yes, and you all get to put copies into.
Yeah.
So all the
Oh,
non-creature permanents
Glimmer
are
Void
destroyed.
Basin
Yeah.
for everything.
Yes.
Okay.
Everything's
Exactly.
just dead now.
Everything's dead.
just dead.
Everything's like
dead.
so
Super
dead.
Well, everything that
All
isn't a
non-creatures
creature.
are dead.
Yeah, everything that you
So,
wouldn't
like-
consider dead is dead.
So like 3 out of 5. 3 out of 8 things are dead.
Everything that green normally can
Pro
kill is dead.
Horse,
Yes.
trigger,
Yep.
and trigger. Have fun.
Thanks.
It
What?
goes really well with Zedru. Have fun.
I mean, that's not. It doesn't really affect Zedru.
Yeah, but you can give it
You
away.
play it in Zedru decks, is my point.
Oh, I see.
Archon of the Triumvirate, trigger. Sure.
What does that do?
That's the one.
Yeah.
When it attacks, contain up to 2 target non-land permanents.
What
Pathetic Flamespeaker, trigger.
Yep, it has double strike. Sure
It
does.
has double strike.
And haste.
And
And
trample.
unexpected results. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Real top card. If it's a non-land card, it is. You may cast it without paying its mana cost. Oh man.
Do you want something new? Because you're getting something new.
Well, I should really read this card because that might
Nah.
trigger this.
Unnecessary. That card's like mostly accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't spell apparently.
It's also a big dick.
What?
I know, Jim.
Oh, yeah, I did
Crop
know
that
that.
part. Oh no, wait, that's not the crop.
This is that's
This is,
why we have
So-
this
this is the not
Great.
cropped version. I'm sure there's a foil with the cropped art.
Yeah, it targets everything. It's destroy target creature. Neat. Trigger.
All right.
Glad I
What's
don't
actually
have-
buried target
You
creature? They're
wanna
going to the
put
bottom
your-
of the.
So, when you said it's okay, it's not.
So which one? How are we gonna? Do you want to do it from like right to left or left to right or something?
up to down.
Left to right.
Okay.
So, destroy this. Polymorph. This card's from top of the library until reveal a creature card. Creature card, trigger. That player put that card onto the battlefield. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Yeah.
Destroy, trigger. Exile it. No, that's part of the trigger. So this is in the graveyard technically.
Okay.
We're gonna flip first. Oh
Sure.
man, a creature.
You're pretty good at this.
Oh, fair enough. Thank you.
I put it on the stack, but you do you.
Triggers on the battlefield. Where else would they be?
Well, this is the stack basically in my mind.
The
In
battlefield?
in response to this trigger, I'm going to activate.
Now I understand why all that shit goes wrong for Ben.
I'm going to draw a card. Ooh, cool. It doesn't matter.
Like, this is the part of his day where things are going right.
Yes.
And according to plan.
Exile. Turn 2 cards at random. Oh man, there are so many creatures.
There aren't that many.
Also, of course, they all double strike and used.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh, I hope he gets Maelstrom Wanderer back.
8.
That'd be pretty good. I mean, everything already has haste.
Yeah, but he gets to cascade twice.
Turn those cards to the battlefield.
9.
Yep.
Okay. Top creature is 1. Creature is 2 and 8.
So 8.
2
2
and 8.
So it's 1, 2. Oh goody.
Don't worry, it's just a bizarre trader, I think.
Uh,
But I'm glad I got rid of it anyways.
it's a bizarre trader,
And when Kefnet dies, it'll also be a Kefnet.
and it also.
No, it's okay.
And you said
I'm
8.
actually going to check my
Yes.
thing.
Same use.
It's 9. Okay, so
No, thank you.
But that uses this is free power.
This is also free power because I don't pay for power at my apartment.
oh god, I have to deal with banding.
Utilities are included in my apartment.
Banding's
So
easy.
before we
I have to
destroy
live in
Flame
West
Speaker,
Springfield, but
I would like to activate to donate
Go down there
phalanx.
for dinner sometimes.
Okay.
where? Across the street.
Okay, let's destroy Flame Speaker.
Alright, can you make a band by yourself?
Yes, there are. There's a whole lot across the street.
Poor like Olive Garden.
Oh, they get shuffled into library. Cool. Creature.
For the best, really.
Probably.
I'm shuffling these into the library.
Alright, my dudes now.
Yep.
I'm shuffling them into the bottom of the library.
Horsey. I go until I get a creature.
Yep.
That's a creature.
Ephemerith Enchantress. Wait, you want to put the shuffle this in?
Sure. I can do that for you.
Voice of Resurgence.
Okay.
Yeah. Phyrexian Gargantua, trigger.
So triggered.
Can I have another elemental?
Yep.
And then I will draw 2 cards and lose 2 life.
Oh man.
Cool. Death Pact Angel.
Dan, you're fantastic.
Why?
I can just see your brain burning.
No, I'm trying to think if that's the right order.
We can put it on either order I choose.
Can you?
They go on the stack at the same time.
Yeah.
Shuffle. Can I have the Cleric from Death Pact? Do you have a Cleric from Death Pact Angel?
So, one enters and one leaves during the resolution of the polymorph, right?
2 enter.
Yes.
One.
Yes,
means
I
they're
agree.
trying to go
yeah,
on the stack at the same
I agree.
time.
Yep. Thank you.
It's here somewhere. I'll get it for you.
Okay. I'm making. I now have this thing
I
in
guess I
play.
should take this.
Cool.
Doesn't matter. Can you hand him that there?
I can. I don't want to.
It has. Wait, hold on a sec. I'm not gonna polymorph Zadru yet.
Why? Why
Because
would you ever
this
do
has a
that?
trigger, and I'm gonna activate it, sacrifice it, and return Death Pact Angel to the battlefield.
You got it.
It's a little weird because you picked him up off the top of the deck.
Yeah, but what? Yeah, but then I put it back. I didn't look at it. Got okay.
Significant distance.
This one.
If that
Nothing
was a
else
call
happened.
at like a competitive REL tournament, would you be like, no, you're fine.
No.
Wait. So you picked up cards?
Off the top of the library.
And I put Zadru in the
But did
graveyard.
you see any of them?
I put Zadru in the graveyard, which I think is
Yeah,
also
Okay.
important. Fireman Angel
That card's great.
and Elemental.
Oh. I like that elemental.
Harrison Ford.
I could arrange that. You could use a good kiss, is what it says in that token.
Oh goody.
Hey, Indenture Gen. Lucky everyone else.
Jin
Shuffle this
May
in.
I draw 3 cards, please?
Trigger. Each other player may draw up to 3 cards.
So I draw first.
You may.
Oh, this is resolved. Finish resolving them because that was the last creature.
That was the last creature.
Okay.
What did you target with the polymorph?
They shortcutted.
So
Unless you wanna answer
you targeted the elemental.
I wanted to resolve it left to right. However, targeting, I shortcutted it. You guys let me do it.
You all did agree that was fine.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. All right, so
it
everybody
was
draw
weird
their 3
'cause it means
cards.
He did target whatever was on the end down there.
I mean, that's fine. It can target that.
It can't.
It's just weird because you wouldn't.
Why not?
Because that's weird.
I know
Paul.
that in Dan's
Polymorphing
brain,
your,
Well,
your
actually-
opponent's big
the first
creature
one.
is
Whenever a player casts an instant or spell with a single target, he or she copies that spell for each other spell card on the battlefield of the player. That spell could target each. So I actually got to put all the targets on the.
Right.
So
But
like,
whatever you targeted initially would be the last thing to get
I
sacrificed.
agree.
And in your mind, it was the first one you sacrificed, and I'm positive of that. No? It was the elemental? You're sure? You're telling me right now that in your mind, when you cast that spell, you targeted the elemental?
Now, Joe, if
No,
you were Densey,
absolutely
you would be
not.
saying that. You would be 100% sure yes.
Well,
Yes.
it doesn't matter here.
Yeah.
what else? I need to look up a card, or I can just read the card, I guess.
Yeah, sure. That'll work.
What card are we reading?
That's mine. I have to remember that. I looked it up. Yeah.
Wait,
Rise
that's your
to
trigger?
Amalgam. Creature entered from the
I thought I
graveyard.
put it into play.
No, it says whenever a creature enters the battlefield,
It's
if
all
it
of our
enters from
triggers.
your graveyard, return.
So
Rise to
creature
Amalgam.
entered from my graveyard and their graveyard. But so it's shared.
But
and
mine
since
will
it's your
resolve
turn,
first,
it means
so-
it's Josh's fault.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Planar Void.
that wording is weird.
It's also unmissable.
Hydra.
If it entered from your graveyard or you cast it from your graveyard.
Yeah.
You cast,
But
not it was cast.
but it wasn't cast.
no,
It-
I know.
right.
So,
So in this case, it entered from my graveyard.
yeah.
Go
So
to attacks.
Sure. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, this is fine. Bollocks.
Paul, just take like a lot of damage. So much damage.
Is that a planar void?
Yeah.
So that means I don't have to worry about the other half of my aftermath card
What?
when I
Well,
cast.
I mean, this is assuming Dan remembers that trigger.
Yeah, and assuming I remember to cast the card.
Or is it a trigger? Or is
No
it a replacement?
blocks.
It's a trigger. I remember Jared had that card last
That's
week.
the
Jared was
turn.
on
You did a
top of
great
it.
job.
And
Yeah.
end step trigger.
I'm gonna get that back.
Yeah, okay. Have fun.
Thank you. It's got double strike and haste.
Sure does.
Well done. Any other cards I have to cast from this? Probably.
So I'm gonna go to draw step
Wait, did I actually resolve that properly? Weird.
and draw this card.
This is fine.
I'm gonna roll these dice, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to roll the dice first because I don't want to think about Glimmer Void Basin and Possibility Storm.
No, green into red.
That's fair.
Well, yes, of course.
The possibility storm triggers? Or cat targets?
Don't worry about it.
It'll give us random spells
We're not here anymore.
that we would target everything with.
Well, it was that, or I was gonna say, don't worry about it. It's my thing to remember. So we're on neither of these anymore, and we are instead going to draw 4 cards each, and then be somewhere else. So
If you say so.
let's all draw 4 cards, and then play. Walk away.
I really just want to run into some more phenomenons because we've been on fire tonight with them.
4.
I feel like I'm on fire.
I would love a reverse turn order phenomenon right now.
No, I'm burning. I have burns on every part of me.
These go here. No.
I'll keep that separate.
Go here.
Okay, then we are actually on Lair of the Ashen Idol. At the beginning of your upkeep, sack a creature. If you can't, Planeswalk.
Okay.
Cool.
I totally can do that.
So,
Do I have to activate the bottommost creature's ability off of this?
Yes.
Like, but do you know if I'm wrong?
I don't think he knows.
Because in what order are they on this creature? Is it in graveyard order?
So, I have a feeling we're gonna make a stack here since everyone just drew a bunch of cards.
I'm F6.
I'm gonna
don't
cast.
No. Unless you have instants.
I do.
Good.
Don't worry about it. This is gonna resolve. Well, it might resolve. It will probably resolve.
Better resolve.
Vernal Equinox, and
all these
then respond
enchantments I
by
wanna
casting Steam Augury.
What does Vernal Equinox do again?
Creatures and enchantments have flesh.
Yeah,
We go
Yeah,
with the stack.
I'm sorry. What?
we're building a stack first. Don't worry about it yet. But when it enters, players can play creatures and enchantments as though they had flash.
Lovely.
All set.
So Steam Augury on the stack, Jonah.
Fervent denial.
Oh no, Steam Augury is going to be count. Oh, that's flashback. That's not going to work out so well.
Told you.
You said I had an instant. You said instant.
I'm F6.
I stand
both
by this
have
F6.
Yeah.
This is all your fault. I'm not gonna cast.
Also, I'm
all
going to
of
remember this
these
trigger
on
now
your
that it's
turn.
been pointed out that it's
I
trigger.
mean, I guess that's okay.
Exile that, please. They go first.
So these are countered.
Papa, oh please.
What are you doing?
So,
Trigger on the stack. Flashback.
You guys are no fun.
Exile is in order, doesn't it?
I don't care. I'm going to put them in the right order.
God damn it.
The right order.
Lightning coils. Sands of time.
We skip our untap steps?
Yes.
Sort of.
Well, we do.
Yes.
We
You
delayed
skip
it
your
to our
untap
upkeep.
step, and then I have a trigger on your upkeep.
That was the important question.
Watchers of the Dead. Activate.
Okay.
Was that too?
Each opponent chooses 2 cards in the graveyard and I exile the rest of them. Cards in his or her graveyard, and then I exile the rest.
So, do we choose them all at the same time
We do
and then
this in a
exile
weird
them
way
simultaneously?
where we're going to choose a total of 6 cards between the 3 of you that won't be exiled.
And you don't have to choose the top
Which,
because
to
you're
be
not
clear,
targeting.
isn't the
Interesting.
way that card works.
No.
Agreed.
It's
That
should
should
do
not.
everything, yeah.
Yes.
shared graveyards. Weird.
Well, house rules for sure.
Everything. Damn, I haven't even lost yet.
What?
You're in the lead.
I mean, because
mean, he's tied with Jonah.
It helps when you lock
Which is
yourself
also
out of
the
the
same
car.
as in
That
the
makes
Jonah
yourself
hasn't gotten
late.
any shame
Does
yet.
chat know that I locked myself out of my car?
No. Do you want to tell them why you're stupid?
Because my dogs made me very anxious, and then I left my keys in my car.
I find that that's not the greatest place to leave your keys.
I agree.
I mean, it's
Whoa.
okay if you don't lock the
Hey,
doors.
hey,
Yeah.
Dan.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're good. No, I realized you did stuff.
My car won't let me leave my
You're
keys
good.
in
You're
the car.
good.
It's kind of
Because you have the sensor that it knows where.
yeah. It knows it's between the doors, so. It won't
Did we keep graveyard?
Huh.
open?
I haven't really moved the car that way.
Are you sure?
At one point, I dropped Coral off somewhere, and she left her purse in my car, which has another set of keys.
So the next,
And
this
I
was the
couldn't
top.
lock my car unless I took her
I just
purse
don't
with
care
me.
about
This was the first creature after Bizarre Creator because I kept
I
on going
mean,
through
you
to see if
could
there's
have
something else
taken
with
the
an
keys out of
activated
the
I
purse.
see.
Yeah, so but it was at home, so I just
Maelstrom
brought
Wonders
it
definitely died long before.
Because I'm like, boop, and it's like,
I don't know what he's doing
thought
with
you
that
meant unless I was
nonsense.
walking
That
around with
was
her purse all day.
here.
yeah, that would be great. I would have.
Yeah, that was
I
before
probably
Creator.
wouldn't have thought of that tech.
What are we picking, Dan?
Is
You all chose 2 things yet?
he's still
is the
thinking.
thing gone? Bizarre Trader is there. I was looking for it.
Yeah, no. We're,
Okay.
Okay, so those are the 6 that are staying in the graveyard.
yes.
Oh. What?
And exile the rest.
Well, good thing I'm not resolving this.
you over, and then you pick cards that would screw you over because you don't understand how cards work.
This is working out great.
Oh, I lost to this actually.
No, you didn't. You used this on that. On your turn, didn't you?
Oh.
That's what I was thinking too.
No, I
No,
used,
he
I
used that.
I used
on
Bizarre
that.
Trader.
Oh yeah, Bizarre Trader.
Oh, you're right. So
Yeah, I
yes,
never
you
actually
defi-
acted.
Yes, you did lose.
Well,
to
but
that.
I activated Oh yeah, I just lost to this. Cool.
Yep.
And we're off.
And to give you my answer on the question, so when a card gains an ability, it's put onto the bottom.
Okay.
I would argue that the abilities are gained in timestamp order, so the topmost card in the graveyard would be the bottommost ability.
That'd be my guess too. I'm guessing that's not
A rule that
super
anybody
well
else has ever cared about.
Yeah.
or exists.
It's probably not in the rules anywhere because nobody cares about the order of abilities on cards.
And that's not true. We all care.
Yeah.
Yes. Do you have any say over the
Are
top
we
rules?
anybody important? Probably not.
Well,
We pretend that we are.
A little important. I know important.
How many viewers do you have right now?
7? 7. The answer is 7.
Hey, how
I'm
many
one of
viewers
them.
do you have right now?
7?
No, that's us. You have a fifth of
I don't
7.
know.
We have
I don't think
7.
you're your own.
That means we're more important than you.
Telepathy. What's in your hands?
Some
I have
stuff.
fun things.
Show me what you got.
Disqualified.
I like what you got.
People have been saying draw a lot of cards, and I have, and then he decided to cast Vernal Equinox into Counterspell, even though I told him not to.
He doesn't listen.
Callous Giant.
Not callous.
It's
That
not
Callous.
funny.
Glory. Hallelujah.
Next just stay out.
Soul Devi Golem.
That's the one that
Catholics
untaps
in the
things.
house?
No.
No?
Okay.
A long time ago.
Yeah, me too.
Oversold Cemetery.
I don't have a card that does that.
Okay, so
Mind if I read Oversold Cemetery?
sure.
I'm just curious about the difference between it and Dawn of the Dead. Give me your upkeep.
I think I had both in play last week.
Okay. These are pretty much the same. They're different entirely.
They're long. Do stuff about upkeep and reanimate.
Yeah. One of them is whip and losing life. The other one makes sure you have 4 creatures and is permanent. But otherwise identical.
I've cast everything I don't mind casting, so here's a possibility storm. I don't want to draw 4 cards.
But I want you to.
I know that.
Don't you want me to draw 4 cards?
Wouldn't it be 8?
It would be 8.
Yeah,
I don't
I'd
want to
draw
draw
4.
8 either. 2 sets of 4 is twice as bad.
We're losing viewers because you didn't cast Trade Secrets.
What?
Did you lose a viewer?
We lost a view. We lost 2 viewers.
Yeah.
After.
Wow.
It's because they knew you had Trade
I think
Secrets
it's
and
because
didn't cast
I
them.
think it's because we're talking about how many viewers we have.
They're like, oh, this is pathetic.
So here's a tapestry of the ages that I'm going to possibility storm.
Sure. Oh, I had plans on my
Exile
turn.
If they all switched away actually because you cast Possibility Storm. And they're like, this is going to take forever.
They aren't wrong.
Then exile until the exile credit shares a card type with it. Portcullis.
Porculus.
I'll cast this, then put all cards exiled with this on the bottom in random order.
You put those on. Did you? No, you
Nope.
didn't. Okay, good.
I know how things work.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm sorry I questioned you.
I'm the one who sucks at everything.
Aw.
Portcullis.
No, there's a few people vying for the sucks at everything at this table.
Hello.
Note, I'm still at the table. I'm just at the end of it.
Here's a Kikijiki
One could say you're
possibility
at the head
storm.
of the table.
Here's a possibility.
Here's a
I think
Koshi's
I'm at the
Trickster.
foot of the table.
Does Possibility
So I'm
Storm
gonna
say shuffle?
Cast,
Oh man.
put them on the bottom in a random order.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know.
You want your Koshi's Trickster
So
to
this-
be huge?
Who doesn't?
Good point.
Koshi's Trickster
Have we ever put a
enters
counter on it?
Portcullis
Have we ever put a counter
trigger.
on it?
Wait,
Yeah.
you put counters on it?
When you shuffle.
Oh, I thought it was just a temporary buff.
No.
Oh.
Well, good thing Joe doesn't have it when the library was shovels.
Diviner's Spirit
many cards
is
shuffle this
instead Rishkar.
Ooh.
Some number.
Not an
Goes
impulse.
there. Cast Rishkar.
What do you mean? It says shuffle right on the cards.
It does, and it got someone into the judge conference, and it was awesome.
I will put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures. Well, the Hydra is obviously one. And let's say the
Kefnet be a little
Angel,
bigger?
Sure.
Kefnet would like
and
to be bigger.
then
Yeah, but that gets to draw
Rishkar
extra cards.
gets
when you die.
exiled from Portcullis.
But I want a bigger Kefnet.
Porculus.
And then Trade Secrets is instead a different sorcery.
Why is Kefnet and Thassa both 3 mana 5/5s? That's
Why
a
not?
thing.
Reviving Melody.
Yes, 2 cards makes a pattern.
Yes.
Return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, and or return target enchantment from your graveyard to hand. So Zedru and
I think it's just Zedru.
just Zedru.
The rest of the graveyard looks okay though.
I want to get rid of that freaking possibility storm.
I'll do my best with all of my targeted enchantment
I would
removal.
like the
Oh wait,
possibility
Cast-
storm to stay around.
Cast Zedru, Possibility Storm happens.
What's wrong with Sovereignty?
I don't want to draw
Chaotic Goo.
like 6 cards.
But we do. We want you to draw 6
I mean, we have to have cards in our hand to
I'm happy to
discard.
cast
Comes into
Roll
play with
Phantom,
3
especially
counters,
with
it doesn't
that
matter, it's getting exiled from
plane,
Portcullis.
but not Soul Rains.
Portcullis.
Porculus.
Portcullis.
I have trouble
nothing
resolving
out
this
of
every
haste.
time.
rolled the die because we all drew 4 cards, and I paused that. It's totally my fault.
Like, right, that was my fault.
So, okay. Go to the next turn, and that's yours. I have a trigger on your upkeep.
Oh, triggers.
I also have a trigger in my upkeep.
I lost the planar void. I
Yes, you
think.
did.
Damn it. I almost got that reviving melody.
And you're
Rare
catching up.
trigger.
You're halfway
Oh,
to
that's
the
your
bottom.
trigger. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, unless you
Tap
count
all
you.
your untapped stuff. Don't worry. I mean, you don't. Yeah. Okay. Now.
I'm really confused.
Why is it dying?
Why did you tap it?
Because I was supposed to do that.
Sands of time.
It's like your untap step, except wishy-washy.
Skip your untap step, and then on your upkeep, all of your untapped stuff taps, and all of your tap stuff untaps.
Why?
Because
'Cause
that's what the
Sands of
card
Time.
says to do.
Because you turn the hourglass over.
Anything else?
Okay.
No.
Cool.
Obviously. Are you
Drop.
paying attention?
Yeah.
Cool.
Why is Harrison Ford an elemental? I can't
Why
get
not?
over. Well, it's just like.
So that people will buy a Harrison Ford token.
Primordial Sage?
Trigger. Yep. Plus one.
Like, what's the Venn diagram on people that play?
Puppeteer?
People that like Star Wars and people that play Magic.
No. People.
It's the same
Yeah,
circle.
it's pretty good.
no, people who play
And then
green,
port
white,
colors
like
trigger for
the,
both of
the
those.
elemental that makes the hell of Harrison Ford. Yeah, voice. People who play voice, people who want like Star Wars. Fair enough. Okay. Yeah.
Still the same.
I have to remember who won it. Huh, this is gonna be weird.
Oh, I was going to coalition flag. Oh well.
You can still coalition. Like,
Green or
is it
pass?
enchant creature control?
Yeah. Pastures.
Sure.
Comes clothing casting. Predatory advantage.
Becomes something else.
Becomes Teamer Ascendancy. These go random order?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do your shuffling.
Thanks. Dawn of the Dead becomes
Form of.
Jeez.
not
Not
that many enchantments.
enchantments.
Traveling? Let me double check that
Traveling
that's...
plague. Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
It does everything it says it does.
Yeah, I'm gonna believe the card. That never goes wrong for me. Nope.
Okay.
Also trusting you. You said we'd get here on time. How'd that turn out?
Blame Apollo. Okay.
Someone's a little salty.
Wait, you were actually salty?
No.
Okay. Like I'm a little salty about it.
Traveling Plague,
He was chewing on
gonna go on
the
Prized
record.
Amalgam.
one of my dogs.
Prized
Says he
amalgam?
Through the seatbelt.
Decaying
Stone
Soil
cold.
becomes
So now I had to look up how much a seatbelt costs to replace.
Dense Foliage,
It's about $100.
Nice.
Heightened Awareness becomes...
It's just tied right now because nobody uses it.
We don't use seatbelts in my car.
Well, because we have to. It's a long.
It's a long
don't
story
have
why
to
you
go
don't use
into
seatbelts.
You can tell.
It's a long story, and
No thanks.
it'll be a short period of time until it's your turn.
That's
Dismiss into dreams.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Well, there is a dense foliage too.
Which one is that?
Creatures can't be targeted spells.
So what you're saying is 2 people are gonna lose.
Or maybe the same person if they target their own thing.
Well, can't cast Illuminate.
It's your ability.
If I cast a spell targeting my own creature, I'm gonna lose
you,
twice.
Yeah, you could lose
This
twice.
says opponents, right?
No, it says each creature your opponents control.
Oh, that part.
Yeah, whenever targeted by
So,
a
like-
spell.
Yeah.
Gonna play Swamp Tap for mana, because I can't screw that up.
Kick the thing.
That's just not true.
Possibilities
Can I
toward.
pick something?
One of those 2 did. Didn't even
Oh,
notice.
it must. It was probably me.
Oh, sorry.
Don't kick
Tut,
it.
tut.
Don't kick it.
Okay.
Was it
Don't
because?
kick it.
Okay, if you tell me that's not helping.
Nothing to do with it, it's fine.
Are you sure? Because I do move my legs.
You had to move them through Josh's legs.
Sure.
And if that's the thing that you're
possibilities,
doing, like,
yeah.
okay.
I was figuring out.
What's that superhero's name? The Ghost Kid. The
Gonna draw a card.
Good.
oh, Johnny Ghost or something.
Johnny Ghost.
Johnny Ghost.
No, he
That's
had,
my
like,
favorite
he had, like,
superhero.
green eyes
Johnny
and like
Ghost.
white hair, and he became a ghost. That was his actual superpower.
Casper?
No, no, an actual human that turned into a ghost.
Casper?
Casper wasn't
Haze on Pull becomes
No, not somebody who's like killed the
Confusion in the
goes,
ranks?
No,
goes
what
back
are you
and forth between
doing?
them.
Still can't cast that.
You shouldn't have cast Possibility Storm.
Yeah, I know, right?
This is turning out
I don't
great.
think there's any getting around casting it.
What does Cloven casting do?
Whenever I cast a multicolored instant or sorcery spell, I can do something.
Okay. Good luck.
Dusk becomes
Deep anal.
Deep anal.
Paul.
Okay. I draw 2
I can
cards.
target you legally, right?
2. F6. Did
Flashback,
something.
Dan.
That's very rude of you.
Draw 2.
I don't want to. Oh man.
Bad. That's like more than 2.
It's target player, right? Or is it
Animal
just
magnetism.
me? Yeah, force opponent.
I do love forcing opponents to draw cards.
Tasty. Tasty. Tastes
Where
like
are the
brains.
sorceries?
Right there.
Rags.
Rags. Oh, none of my dudes die.
Takes 2.
Creatures get -2/-2 until end of turn.
Oh no.
What's Gigapede do?
Whatever
Alright, beginning of
shall
your
I
upkeep, you can discard a
do?
card and get them back.
Wait, did you actually cast Drags?
Yes, Rags is happening.
It's hit. And happy.
Sorry, that goes underneath this.
It goes underneath them, and then I cast Riches.
Okay.
Each of you choose a creature you control. I get it.
Yeah, isn't it?
Oh! Fun.
That's why it's in here. It just seems like so much fun.
Oh.
I didn't read that part.
Here's
Like, I
a
was
Soul
like,
Devi Golem.
is it what
That
is
card's so
tapped
good
or
in
untapped?
Commander. It's tapped.
Mine was untapped.
None of these are that great. So I'll give you my elemental.
Wait, each opponent?
Yeah.
This was
I need to
untapped.
play with this card in my Commander decks.
Yeah, you
Holy
do.
Crap.
Oh, it almost died.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, 7 mana is a bit. In
Seven mana is
Commanders,
very-
it's not. Yeah.
Seven
Commanders.
is very
not bad.
doable.
How big are your creatures?
Huge.
Your creatures are huge.
This is a
1, 1, and
5/4,
2,
4, 4, 4, 4.
I have a 1/1, I have a 3/3, and a 2/2.
Oh yeah, they're not huge, right?
Yeah, so
you did
did
a
you just
thing.
lose for
No,
misnaming them?
I just forgot about that. Oopsie. I did a lot worse than that earlier.
I have some questions.
What's up?
Nope, never mind.
They have haste.
Yeah. I got it.
So what's coming at me?
I thought you lost to something, but you didn't.
I
Because
think I
was wrong.
lost to something.
No, I don't think so.
I think I did.
Did you? Oh, you didn't roll the die.
Yeah, no.
Here's,
Can I have
a, here's a Liz.
No, that's from
Oh,
Joe.
that's a Joe's. There's a Liz.
Jonas on the
There's a
board.
Liz. That's
So
her
what's
first
attacking
shame.
me, Jonas?
Wow. Jinx, knock on wood.
Everyone target Jonah.
I knocked on my skull for wood.
It's attacking me.
Oh wait a minute, that's a lifeblood Hydra.
This is not attacking.
Ah damn.
This was tapped.
What is this?
It's a elemental, off of Voice of Resurgence. It is a 3/3.
It's a 3/3.
Yes.
That is after the -2/2.
No, it has -2/-2.
So it's a 1/1.
It's a
just lose
3/3
to it?
with -1/-2.
I really want somebody to lose this rag.
Okay, so it's a
What,
1/1.
what are
We
its
can't
power
lose
and
it unless
toughness?
your thing dies.
Its base power and toughness, or not its power and toughness.
Yeah.
Those are two different things.
What were you asking?
What are its current power and toughness?
Oh, current, it's a 1/1.
Why did that take so long to get an answer?
It's got one sword and one
You asked the
shield.
wrong question.
Yes, it has one sword and one shield. How many swords and shields does this have?
I'm throwing all my dudes in front of that. It's gonna die. It's
Is
gonna die. to
anything
frustration.
attacking me?
No, nothing is attacking you.
Really? Because I totally would have blocked the Kefnet.
Really?
No.
Okay.
First, second.
I wouldn't put it past you.
I mean, I am dumb.
It's dying to first strike damage.
Yeah,
But
I still
thank
need
you.
to choose damage
yes,
this
you,
time in
you
order.
do. I just want to let you know.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
How much damage happened to Calshine?
It doesn't matter.
One.
Thank you.
I want to give him more shame.
It's not one. It's 0. It prevents all damage 3 or less.
Remember, because your guy was a 1/1.
Yeah. But it was a 3/3.
Yeah, but
And before that, it was actually even larger. I don't know how big it was then.
did you sacrifice to the plane?
Yes. I
That was a long time ago.
sacrificed
You
the.
asked
Some-
why did that go to the graveyard, in fact. Was exactly
That said, he then promptly forgot to roll the dice. So,
No.
like, it's not promptly.
yeah, he took a while to forget.
I wonder what I should sacrifice.
Nothing. Because Josh is going to play himself.
I doubt
No, I'm not. I have
sorceress
creatures.
did I cast?
You roll the dice, too.
That's a stretch.
He might not roll the dice. What's up?
I haven't screwed that up yet, have I?
No, nothing's entered the battlefield.
Sweet. Remembering.
Is that your trigger to
Better
remember?
lucky than good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's his trigger. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna have to learn what's the difference between triggers I have to remember and triggers other people have to remember.
If it says if it has a trigger,
This one I have to remember because it's my card, and
Yeah.
it says whenever something happens, this is your trigger because it says your creature has this.
Okay.
So since I own the card that has the trigger, it's my
Yeah,
trigger.
it's whoever controls the card.
Since
is
you
responsible
control
for the trigger.
the dismiss into dreams trigger, despite me having.
Assuming it's a trigger. If it's not a trigger and just
I
a
violated some
static
rule.
ability
Okay.
that changes how the game
Like
works,
dense foliage.
yes, then
Then that's on you.
What's that?
Creatures can't be the target of spells, which is why these haven't been cast.
are you all done?
I'm trying to figure out if I want to roll the dice.
Wait,
you want to roll the dice.
Why?
Because you can give
Because
us all
rolling
two
dice
twos.
is fun.
Yeah, but we could go
And
somewhere
we're all,
real
you
big.
we're all
go
here to
away.
have a great,
I'm not
fun,
going to roll the
happy
dice
time.
because I don't want to draw 7 cards. Oh wait, no, I won't draw 7 cards because I can't cast these. There's the plane that says at the end of your turn if you have.
You didn't planeswalk anyways. The point is
Okay.
moot.
Yeah.
Are you done? There's a trigger I have to remember. That's one of the things during your upkeep.
Oh,
Discard
yes.
a card, bring it back to your hand.
take a
Oh
beat.
yeah, right. That's why I killed that or
Yeah,
something.
Jujopity.
Did you trade it?
No, it died in combat. Maybe no, it died to the might riches.
Rigs.
Yeah, that's why I cared about it dying.
Rigs?
Rags.
Rigs
Rags
to
to riches.
Rigs to ratchets.
Rigs to ratchets?
Rigs to ratchets.
All set?
Yes.
All right, upkeep. I have a
I have a trigger.
I also have a trigger.
I have a Gigapede trigger and a for a Fire Mage trigger.
Oh, you fancy
Traveling
with
Plague
your triggers.
We have permanents that
Okay.
have triggers.
So,
fancy.
what's happening with this stuff? What's happening with that?
I
Save
want
the
to do
time.
my trigger first.
Yeah,
that's
you
fair.
get to.
Cool. Plague counter. That's it.
For all of your artifacts, creatures, and lands
This
that are tapped, untap them, and that are untapped, tap them.
great. I'm gonna gain a life. Then I'm gonna discard this well of ideas
Aww.
and get back.
You're no
Gigapede.
fun
What do you mean? I'm super fun. I'm gonna make you draw a whole bunch of cards.
by pointing to Bantu's Last Reckoning.
You have a Lifeblood Hydra.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was the one that got bigger.
No.
This is way less fun.
Hey, I have a possibility storm.
Thanks.
Put your fist down.
Nope.
Put the
I want
fist
you to draw
down,
6
or I'll
cards.
make you put
Stay
it
in here
down.
forever.
I'm gonna draw for turn now.
If you want.
I do want.
I think you didn't sacrifice a creature.
I think I didn't sacrifice a creature.
You lost to the plane.
How'd you know we were?
Here you
How'd you know
go.
I was gonna planeswalk, Joe?
Yay, we did it.
Sulkenzon, all creatures have +1/+1 and haste.
Oh man.
Congratulations, Josh. You're in the lead of sorts.
What about you?
Congratulations, Josh. You're in second.
It'd be really impressive if
Oh, hi,
Joe
Colin.
actually loses tonight.
Is he friend?
Both in phase.
Bolton Phase is my roommate.
You just doxed him.
Oh no! Now
Oh, I
people
played-
know
I played
my
against
roommate.
him. I played against him at pre-release.
Yeah. No, super nice guy. We're not just saying that because we know you're listening.
Please.
I mean, Joe might be
I'm gonna
saying
start casting some spells, reassembling Skellington.
possibility storm.
Yeah. Hedgenfield Purists.
Cool. Give me the card so I can shuffle and
That's a
put them on the
Joe
bottom.
Hero All-Star.
And then when that enters, portcullis trigger.
Confusion in the ranks trigger.
Apparently, Colin's still ripping
What
on
happens?
Wags to Riches.
Is it?
Or now Wags to Liches.
Choose target
Rags to
permanent
liches,
another
great.
player controls that shares a type with it. Exchange control of those permanents,
And then I'm gonna portcullis it.
Porculus.
which means it gets exiled.
All right, I'll choose Glory.
Hallelujah. Wait, we switch.
Yep.
Sweet. Someone else possibly gets fooled from glory.
Well, actually, I think you're gonna get this because I dismiss into dream.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Congratulations.
Yeah, cool.
I'm gonna just go ahead and cast
you're tied.
Bantu's Last Reckoning.
On to Possibility Storm.
No, but I wanted to wrath.
Thanks for remembering.
In
Oh, that's
fir-
so much better.
No, it's not. You shuffle this.
You just draw 4
Don't
cards.
forget to round up.
Okay.
What are you at?
Infinite.
Okay. But you gained 1.
Bags to witches, bags to something.
Hags
I
to
can't-
hitches.
Play a limb.
This is gonna get bad real fast.
No, you're talking about horses. No, that's nags.
Ground seal.
Oh.
Possibility Storm. Yeah.
That's how you resolve Possibility Storm.
Congratulations.
Congrats to
Reconnaissance.
Trigger still rags to witches over
What?
here.
Pick a permanent that shares a type with it.
This is goofy.
Confusion in the ranks.
The worst card ever printed.
Do you want to have to deal with Possibility Storm for the rest
I
of
think-
forever?
I'll take the dismiss into dream.
Honestly, I truly believe that Confusion of the Ranks is the least fun card ever printed. I truly believe that in my heart of hearts.
Do you want me to put Mind Oil into play for you?
Gladly.
Got out of
News,
there, right?
we don't have Confusion in the ranks. We don't have Confusion in the ranks anymore.
Chronotog
Because when I
Show.
cast it,
Calistrate?
I should have taken the
Was that
Possibility Storm in one of those
Not
other
Calistrate.
enchantments.
Possibility Storm. Pointing at a red thing that I thought I left up here.
Sold. It shares a type with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when that enters, portcullis trigger.
Why are you doing that?
I cast an artifact.
This is gone.
What?
That's
Possibility
fine.
Storm is
Storm's
still
here.
here.
Okay,
What are you
That
talking
sure
about?
doesn't
I
make
thought
him
you were
flip cards off the top
No,
of the
why is that
library.
fun?
What a great
Because I forgot to
Confusion of the
target
Ranks.
something when I cast it.
Wow, yeah.
It
right.
triggers off of itself.
So when that enters, portcullis trigger.
Wait, Johnny, you're at 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Does it enter with a vanishing counter?
You confirmed the shame.
What?
When I mentioned that I got shame off Confusion in the ranks, I was talking at you, and you responded with words.
I didn't know that was this game.
Yeah, nope.
Walking Archive.
Possibility Storm.
Yeah.
I love eating chives.
Ring of Renewal.
Okay.
No.
I'm gonna read this because I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's a cost or not.
Honestly, everything's a cost. Welcome to the
Well,
real
actually,
world.
this one isn't a cost. Activate Ring of Renewal.
Jonah and Dan both have 2 shame, and Paul and Josh both have 5. And 2s and 5s are mirrors of each other, left to right. So we can
Hey, Paul, pick a
fold
card.
this game in half.
What am I doing?
Pick a card at random. I'm discarding it.
Listen.
Alright.
Just
What's that say?
Each opponent plays with their hand revealed.
I haven't seen those cards in a really long time.
These are,
Oh, yeah.
these are the
I would have made you did.
these are the same
that-
cards.
Well, what's the point of telepathy if we can't know what your card hand is?
It was temporarily not revealed just so we could choose a random.
How
card.
long ago did
Yeah.
you draw those cards?
Yeah, but
I haven't seen those cards.
yeah, I don't know what those
kind
Yeah,
of
are.
a while
we
ago.
did. Yeah, we were supposed to see them before you
Did you
discarded.
not reveal
So-
4 cards?
Well, this one has been in my hand for a long time.
That one we knew about. I think
Yes,
he loses
but I
to
didn't-
telepathy.
I agree.
You don't lose to that
No,
hand.
you don't lose. You don't
I
lose
have
two.
before,
Well, that's because you didn't cast any of the cards.
probably.
And this is a game rule.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he loses to the card.
No,
That's not how game rules
changes
usually
that's
work.
not how that works.
Yeah, I'll take these.
Game rules.
You don't, but that's one thing that he's failing to reveal. He's not going to lose 4 times. That's nonsense.
I'm not going to let this happen because you've made me lose to all of them before.
For something different.
No, for the exact same
Wow,
thing.
I
this
don't
sound-
believe
this
that.
sounds a lot like the argument
Yeah, I'm gonna
we
take,
just had at
I'm
the
gonna-
end of
I'm
last
gonna
game.
put, yeah,
I'm fine with
I'm gonna
taking
put
the
these
shame.
3 into my shame.
3, okay.
Okay.
That sounds ludicrous.
This one
No,
was.
it should be 4.
This one was.
You didn't
no,
reveal the sun type.
Yeah.
That was.
No, that was
It
because
was in
it's
your
at
hand.
random.
What were the 4 cards you drew off?
I think
the
we knew that about
I
Sun
don't.
Titan.
It wasn't Sun. I don't remember. I think some of them are in the library
I think some
now.
of them are, yeah.
Take the
agreed.
Sun Titan.
Okay.
Okay.
Short.
Why not?
Hey, he's tied with you now, right?
Gigapede.
Yes.
Possibility
no,
Storm.
I'm 1 ahead. I had 10.
Okay. Right, because we
one way
got
to
you with
discard
that
cards.
one
Cedrus.
Oh god.
Portcullis trigger.
It's not doing anything. Shuffle.
Oh, fair enough. God, This is gonna be miserable when Port Plus goes away.
Why?
Well, for you guys, I guess.
Move to combat.
Yeah.
You seem so confident.
About what? Moving
Attacking with your one creature.
Jonah.
Did you roll the planar die?
No.
You lost to that plane. You sure
Probably,
didn't roll
yeah, I
those
think you're
planar
right.
die.
Now we're
Definitely
tied.
right. Blizzard? Thank you.
And I'm off my meds.
No blocks.
4 left? Okay.
Cool.
Right, I'm looking at delay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Cool.
You sure are.
Oh god.
On your upkeep, I've got a trigger.
Same
Yeah.
here.
I also have an ability to resolve now. I'm gonna do that.
Good for you.
Thanks. These are good. I don't have a land. Oh, I should get rid of this.
Why didn't you roll the dice anyways?
Draw.
I did.
Yeah, but I'm lame.
Bloop, bloop. It doesn't tap.
Hold
It
on.
doesn't do
Can we do
enchantment.
my trigger
yeah,
first?
His resolves first.
Fine.
Play counter. Now you can do the whoop whoop.
Bloop,
And it
bloop.
doesn't do enchantments because enchantments don't normally tap.
Well, what about Future Sight?
I think Visions was before Future Sight.
Yeah, but they have vision, so they should have been able to see the future.
Oh, well,
What?
That's how visions work. You have visions of the future.
To be fair, you can't see all of the future in the vision. You can only see some very particular things.
Right. The sight. You see the
Oh,
future.
man.
Future sight. It works.
okay.
Trust me.
I'm gonna draw my card.
We took
Any other
future
ability?
sight out of the tower, remember?
Gonna draw this your card.
Yeah, it was great.
And then we're like, this doesn't work at all like we
Yeah,
wanted
you
to.
cast the top card and
Yeah.
you keep playing them forever. Whoa.
Congratulations.
Why we
Untapable
got
creatures
rid
that
of
attack
the
this
Minotaur.
turn. After this main phase, there's an
Ethereum Horn Mentor
additional
has Cascade and
combat
bounces
phase.
to it.
Called
Just like,
additional
yeah,
main
Cascade?
phase.
Remember that.
Remember
Because
those.
we're not there anymore.
Oh, goody.
Instead, we're on the Aloran Wilds.
Taps opponent for mana up
I
there.
thought you said
adds one
Allurin
mana.
Wilds, and I was really excited.
Allurin's great.
I would love that card.
That would actually make a great plane.
Just shove a Learn into the deck.
Yeah, nobody knows when it comes out.
Vernal Equinox is another great plane.
So none of these cards actually matter,
Why
huh?
not just have Leyline Representation
Yes.
of the plane?
That's not entirely true.
Everything has flash.
Technically, I can't cast the Soul Ransom right now.
I'm going to put these
Don't want that
two
to stop you.
up here so I can just point at them.
What does can I target? What's that card called?
Dense Foliage.
Creatures cannot be the target of spells or abilities.
Is it?
It
Oh, no,
says creatures
spells,
cannot be
sorry,
the target
sorry,
of spells.
spells.
I don't know if that's true.
Creatures can't be the target of spells, so I can target with Nibbles of Frost. So, I'm gonna start with this Brain Geyser. Trigger, trigger.
Possibility Storm.
And I need to name target for it.
Yep.
Jonah, I'm gonna target you with it.
Okay. Possibility Storm trigger.
Cool. What?
Golden Face says 2 Allurins in an oversized sleeve.
That seems fine to me.
So wait, AppNat refers. So does that happen before my triggers?
We'll let you know when you're wrong.
Do I have to read the comp rules about active player, non-active player? Because
You
they will
should
make
know.
us wait to read
I mean,
them.
if he also screws up, then he also screws up.
But I'm resolving it, right?
Do Possibility Storm first.
Thank you.
See, you had somebody who cared about not screwing up.
You,
Oh, I
you
need to
put
name-
all of your triggers on the stack, then I put
Oh.
all of my triggers on the stack.
Okay.
Then he puts all of his.
Might
I'm
be, it
gonna
might be a
target.
little too late for that.
What?
Nibbles of Frost.
Because I touched the
I mean,
library.
because you said triggers, waited, and then he said trigger. And then you started talking about which to
Has
resolve
anything
first.
Nothing's
happened?
happened,
Nothing's
so
Okay.
like we haven't put trigger
You're
tokens
fine,
to
but we're disappointed in
represent
you.
things, so
Okay.
nothing's actually.
Fair enough.
It's rule.
Tap that. I'm gonna target Callous Giant Raptor.
Is that thing still here?
I don't have dismissive
Missing
dreams.
dream.
I've
That's
got it.
not what I asked, but thank you.
I tried.
Ability, cool. So yeah.
Well, trigger from lightning coils. Can I have a counter, please? Charge counter.
Oh.
That's not. Oh, yeah, that's a judgment.
Possibility storm the brain geyser, please. If you want to grab a stack off the top and burn through it, that'd be cool.
You may remember that at some point we went
Sorcery.
through a couple cards.
Just a bit.
LEC.
I didn't see them. You did.
Yeah, but you caused the action.
Sorcery. Dimensional breach.
Good
I'm
lord.
effed in the F.
I have
Yes.
to look up portcullis
Yes.
right now.
Porculus and a dimensional breach work well together, right?
Oh, we all get our stuff back.
Correct.
Yay!
Leave those cards to me and move them. Each player looking at turns one of the.
Good luck.
Okay.
That's your trigger.
Yeah, but they're exiled, right?
Oh, attempt for now.
Cool. In response to this,
Okay.
Yeah.
no, never mind. That doesn't work. Damn. Cool. What? What? I have a clue to crack soon.
Okay.
So I was going to try to crack
Oh,
the
yeah.
clue before the dimensional breach, but it doesn't work. Thank you for helping me out there,
He doesn't have the clue.
I hear you.
Okay, sure.
because I'm resolving this.
Yep.
Yep.
Pick
So
everything
everything gets exiled.
So,
up. Where do cards go? They go to their owner?
yes.
This is not my Lifeblood Hydra.
Here she owns.
These are all mine.
What did you
This is-
target with the Niblis of Frost trigger?
He did declare a target.
Chaos Giant.
No. When you cast the Dimensional Breach.
And the clue from Dimensional Breach.
What?
You cast that, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that
Why
should trigger
didn't
things
all
that...
of your things trigger?
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Now you don't have to
These go
remember
to
that.
you,
Oh,
These
yeah,
go
fair
to you.
enough.
And these go to me.
Do they?
So is it
These are
all
mine.
permanents or all
Oh wait,
permanents?
these come on into play?
Removal permanents, yeah.
yes,
Also, I don't
return
lose
to
to
the
the clue because I don't get a clue.
No, but you lose to the thing that makes a clue.
Yes. I agree. Yes.
These are exiled.
Yes. I
Then
do.
these are exiled. What do I do with the Dimensional Breach things?
Keep them exiled.
Yes, and just keep them.
Does this prize only count
I
as
have
mine?
some
It
tricks.
first came in the battlefield under my control, but it went to the graveyard somehow. Somebody
just-
discarded it, maybe?
What?
Does anyone know who discarded this originally? Should I just take it? Because it came in the battlefield under my control.
Was it
That
me?
sounds good.
I think it was me.
It wasn't me.
It was mine.
Do you want it?
Do you want it?
I've got
comes
two.
in with
I've got
three.
2 triggers.
I've got
I
one
have
trigger.
One trigger.
Just putting 2. I'm putting 2 more time.
I've
It
got
comes into
targets
play
for
with
mine, so I'm going to
I need
choose
targets
Rishkar and Kosi's Trickster.
I'm gonna target Callous Giant.
Oh god, I have the cards that actually do the things they say now.
It's a new one.
You're gonna do your thing?
I'm just getting 2 more counters on this guy.
So I'm gonna crack my clue and draw a card.
Yeah, he's got 1 clue.
After we finish our triggers, yeah.
Feel good?
You didn't put it on the glue.
No, I want all of my creatures to
so
have tap. I
many
agree with you.
Your glue could be huge.
Yeah, he changed.
For the better?
Should have gotten the Archer clue.
Why?
I like it's cool.
The blues clue is better, 100%. Like, it's not even a question.
Okay.
If you say so.
I mean, if you're 2 years old, sure.
Joe doesn't see the
Boom, got
problem.
him. Are you calling me 2 years old?
Yes.
Oh, and
Humor's a little older than that.
Yeah, like 5. Come
yes.
I'm gonna shuffle these and put them on the bottom.
on. What are they?
They are the cards that got.
Oh, possibility
Oh,
storm?
yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, none of this. Technically, I could draw cards. I would like. You know what? Am I gonna have fun with citrus?
No.
Maybe?
Yes.
Oh, I have to do that.
Yep.
Wow, what
You
a
do.
dick move.
Yes.
Says the person who cast Dimensional Breach.
That wasn't his fault. It came off Possibility Storm.
I don't care. Just
Okay.
like that's not a dick move.
Fair enough. Why do you have Callous Giant?
I got it back with Puppeteer Click.
Oh, cool. Oh, does that mean that it gets exiled if I target it with a thing?
No.
This isn't an instant, is it?
It's a
sad.
sorcery.
Okay.
So sad.
No, it's not. It's not the mannequin dance. They have the same exact art and do pretty much the same thing, but one of them's different.
Wait, are there only interesting?
Are they only interesting?
Are there only interesting?
Are there?
So what does it
Only
say? Return card to play. Remove the creature gains haste removed from the game at the end
How are you doing that, though?
of turn, or if it would leave.
You
play.
got a nickel bolas though.
Yeah, but it didn't. It got like at the very end.
Oh, I have to know what Golem does. Gross.
You can just kind of make it up.
That's what I do.
And see if we call you on it.
Fair enough.
Spoiler alert, we will.
Yeah, now that we know that
maybe.
you're
we might not know what it does.
Now that you know that I'm like not a nice person, that's fair.
No, now that we know that you're wondering if you need to know if you know it.
What,
You
excuse
know?
me?
You heard me.
No,
Did I?
You heard all the words I said.
That's true.
I did not.
Prove it.
All you're saying is words.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Sure, let's just do this now.
Is the draft done?
I don't know.
How many rounds have you played so far? Okay, there's
Oh,
one more
for some
round.
reason I thought it was Grixis and not
So you're gonna win.
Cedrus.
Your last round. Let's go
And I was
for
like,
one
why
or
are
two.
you bringing back all of these non-Grixis creatures?
Activate. Death Pact Angel.
It's yours again.
Thanks.
I was gonna ask why they had haste, but I figured it out.
You're clever.
They also have double haste.
Double haste.
Oh, so fast.
Hey.
All right.
The first time.
Unearth.
These are the unearthed creatures.
Oh, look, it's a cruel ultimatum.
Yeah, right? I look forward to this. Also, I have this soul ransom that I get to
Oh, wait, no.
cast now.
Didn't come into play under my control. Ah.
I would like that Cozy Strixture, please.
So you've cast all that? Cool.
These don't have haste.
Really?
What
You have
about
a
your Maelstrom Wanderer?
Oh, cool.
I like how you mentioned how they have double haste, and then promptly
No,
forgot.
these have double haste. These
Right,
have
those only have
haste.
single.
Oh, right.
So
Silly
you're
Jonah.
targeting this with this?
Yes.
Here you go. Let me know when I have prayer ready.
Ultimate targeting you.
In response to Cruel Ultimatum, I'm going to discard 2 cards to Soul Ransom.
Me too.
I'm not.
I draw 4 cards. Sacrifice this.
Thank you.
What a great mind control variant.
I know, right?
Oh man.
You
4.
sometimes.
It's safer. I just want to make this video.
Now we get to resolve Cruel Ultimatum. Sacrifice a creature, please. Discard 3 cards. Lose 5 life.
So what creature do I want you to have? Chaotic good.
Oh, I would have given him a Rish card.
Nah.
His
Oh,
creatures have haste.
yeah,
He
that's
doesn't
a good
remember
point.
that they have
That's
haste.
a good point.
I mean, I remember they have haste now. This goes
Sure
to
you
So
do.
you're saying you're not going to lose to the rest of the time?
Draw 3 cards.
I like how he just ignores you.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a good play.
Oh, sorry if I knocked that. Not if, I did knock that.
Rip headphone users.
Haha! Sure.
If you say so.
Champion.
Chow Sphere.
Chaos.
That's the
This regenerate. Another shadow.
I do have to say I appreciate how you've learned.
Oh.
You're just doing stuff without saying stuff, so we can't call you out on it.
Yeah, he's kind of mumbling. But
Or
I
just
think
putting
that's a good
cards
one.
down.
So now that you've cast Chaotic Goo without resolving Jaleva's ability,
Oh, well.
Oh, well, we're done.
That's it. Neat. Don't have to worry about dimension.
Oh, and do I have. I don't have to worry about this?
Correct.
Dimensional breach.
yeah, Dimensional Breach stuff goes away.
Different game.
How much did I take? Am I in the lead now?
I took. No, I took 6 also that round. Yeah.
Josh and I are.
No, I took 7.
You're in second.
Oh, okay.
Paul is in third. And Jonah in fourth.
Wait, that's not how this works.
It is when I'm on one end.
Because you're winning.
Yeah, if I was winning, then I'd switch the order.
Oh.
Whatever leaves me closer to the top.
So I'm losing.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my cards now.
I'm gonna take the graveyard
Okay.
and move it into exile.
I got you, Jonah.
Where are we now?
The Maelstrom.
Where's that?
When you planeswalk to it, or at the beginning of your upkeep, you may reveal the top card of your library. If it's a permanent,
Okay.
put it onto the battlefield.
Gate
If
to the
you
ether.
revealed but didn't, then
Put it on the library. Okay.
Okay.
Cool and
You know the downside of just playing cards?
upkeep trigger on the stack.
You don't
Does
read
anybody
them?
have any effects?
Not yet.
F2.
All right, I'm going to do this thing.
That's priority.
I reveal this Aether Mage's Touch.
Goes on the bottom.
Put it on the bottom of the library.
Such a shame.
Go to draw
just read
step.
it.
Draw this card.
If you say so.
Alurin.
Alright, good.
And then
Right? Ooh.
You guys said okay. I was
Oh,
looking
yeah,
for
yeah,
you to.
yeah.
you're countering Alurin.
Oh man, you are so dead.
I
You're
literally.
countering Alurin?
This is his legacy deck.
Well, Paul, maybe you shouldn't have
literally-
led with the lure as a
Yeah,
counter
you
spell.
literally played into my counter spell.
Are you playing another round?
Alright, Alurin's countered and I discard this supplement form. Here's a Starfield Nyx.
Next time.
Here's Roll the Dice. We're not here anymore.
Dejected.
Time Distortion. Reverse the game's turn order.
Damn it,
Then
Jonah.
Kessig, the Werewolf Plane. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt by non-werewolves. And then when you roll Chaos, each creature you control gets +2/+2, trample, and a werewolf. Go ahead. It gets a werewolf.
You pointed the wrong way.
No, I didn't. I said go ahead.
Just pointed at everybody, covering your bases.
Why not?
Okay, Mr.
It's
Go.
not my
Hold
fault.
on.
It's
Ooh, hey.
Okay. Oh, cool. Wait,
You get a 2/2.
wait. Why do I get it?
if he says you get a 2/2, you get a 2/2.
You should have taken it.
You
Yeah.
should have.
I mean, then
Wait, I really don't understand why. I would have gained.
yeah, he would have been.
I would have lost to shame.
No,
Both of you would've.
yeah, it's fine. You would have both.
Oh.
I mean, I definitely would have.
I'm
You
in second.
you would have been in a place to make an argument that you didn't deserve shame.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
you were
And
resolving it as
Draw a
the
card,
controller
please.
told
What?
you.
I don't want to draw a card. That was
Okay.
counted on resolution.
I agree. I'm just trying to.
You
be
can
dick.
still draw a card if you'd like.
I mean, no.
Wow, way to be a dick. You deserve that, Charmbreaker Devils.
Are you done?
What's that? I should give Dan 5 shame just for fun? Okay.
No, that would put him in the lead.
That's a good point.
Draw a card. I'm gonna roll.
Joe, what if you're in the middle? Like if you're in third place out of 5.
I'm gonna make a wish
Oh,
and hope I
nice.
get a Lurin.
Okay.
1 is the top, 6 is the bottom.
Oh,
Oh. That's sad.
how many enchantments are left in the graveyard?
1.
Yes,
So far.
Starfield of Nyx.
You can do it, buddy.
Nobody destroy any enchantments
Gin of Wishes, Summoner's Bane.
or discard any enchantments.
Can I have a 2/2?
I only have one of those.
We can share it.
It's a
Okay.
bear. It's a bear.
It's a burp.
Either way,
And I'm gonna play a.
the illusion's not a
I'm gonna play a Stoic Angel
Stoic.
and pass.
Oh, like stoichiometry.
I did roll the
What is
dice.
that?
Science.
Still here. I'm Kessig.
Mana Gorger Hydra. Half Dane is 3/3. Mana Gorger Hydra is 2/2.
Half Dane is 3/3.
I just rolled the dice, right?
To be fair, Mana Gorger Hydra is 2/2 before half Dane is 3/3.
Yeah, you just rolled a die.
Yeah.
Why didn't you attack with that illusion?
Why didn't you attack?
Why would I attack with that illusion?
Upkeep.
It's not going to do any damage.
Did you want to get a glimpse beyond the illusion? Well, I'm full of Carry On Wayward Son.
There's an Alurin to play now. Go to draw step.
So what does it learn?
We're out of
Draw
cards.
this card.
Cheap creatures have flash and are free.
I think I'm gonna. I think I have to head out.
What?
He gave me a ride here, and he just finished his draft.
Oh, okay.
So
You can
yes.
walk back.
No.
It's only like 6 miles.
again?
Yes.
Okay.
So, where do you want me to put this?
Joe can just take your seat.
Yeah.
I have to be in one of these.
Okay, I can
Dan
move
can
over.
move, and then Joe can take my
We've
turn.
I'm happy to move over.
Yeah.
Give you that.
Rotate it, change the game turn order.
It really matters. It's
I
very
mean,
important.
we're losing a player and then injecting a player
Yeah.
at a position. So it's fair.
Yeah.
Please don't destroy my
Sorry.
playmat.
Sorry.
But go on.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's-
Don't
yes.
destroy that.
Okay. How did I just turn off my phone? I just turned off my phone.
You held down the button or something. I don't know. Here's a Monastery Siege.
Trigger.
Can you give me the
Hydra is
comms
3/3.
one?
These are not mine.
And
Can I
I'll roll
put-
the dice.
Josh's shame like somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's not confusing for me.
Chouse. Each creature I control. It doesn't matter if I have name.
I was looking at your tablet and I'm like, wow, the camera's out of focus.
No, I have it on 144p.
Yeah, I'm like, you have no bits.
Yeah. I mean, I have bits.
Not many.
These bits, not
I
pixels.
have bits.
Why aren't you cheering me?
Can I cheer random people? I
Oh
thought-
no,
you're not good enough to be cheered yet?
That's correct. Although you should follow so I can be good enough
Is
to
that,
cheer.
I
is
have
that
followed
bribery
already.
But
or
Colin isn't.
extortion?
Colin's not followed?
What?
No,
Saying I should be
he
given
didn't
bits.
follow.
What's a crown?
Twitch Prime.
Oh, okay.
Also known as Amazon Prime for free shit.
Colin followed, I thought.
General disappointment.
Yeah.
Next week.
Not
wait,
today.
I'm
next
like
week.
5 followers
Joe?
away from
Next week is happening.
Yes, and then the
And
next
then-
3 weeks are.
Oh,
Oh, good
okay.
timing.
I'll be here next week.
Oh, I'll be here next week and then I'll be gone for a
Tell me
week.
how this weekend goes. What if you leave your tower with me? And
Oh yeah, I was gonna suggest doing that next week.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I'm gonna be gone for those same weeks, I think.
But
Other people.
Yeah,
Yes. These are
we
mine?
have more than just 3 people
Apparently.
now. Okay.
That's an illusion, by the way.
Oh, right,
Yeah, I
that was...
You can have my illusion and I'll take the bear.
You just want it to be a lizard?
I mean, mine's in chain,
I
so
have no cards in my hand.
no.
No. So now that we're seated, I pass the turn.
1 second.
Nope.
It's gonna be
Still in your end step.
And just so you know, the turn order is reversed.
Yeah.
They are yours, right?
No, those are Josh's.
Okay.
I don't know where mine are.
I just put
They're probably over there.
Josh's over there. Yep, they're
Those are mine.
These?
trade. Man,
Okay. Well, I just gotta change some names real quick.
I mean, you can take your turn first and then change names.
Nah.
Then it's wrong.
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot who I was talking to.
Okay, I'll take my turn.
Mister, I need to go to every tower now.
I thought you were gonna call him Josh for a
Every
second.
tower?
Or Dan.
Sounds right.
Oh, yes. What are we doing?
It's your turn. I mean, I'm passing the turn.
Okay, I'm just looking to see how much I care about. Don't care, really care.
You very much care about Lauren.
Don't care.
What does a learn do?
Don't care.
Look it up. We'll tell you when you're wrong.
Don't care. Drop. Huh. Probably should check this. I'm assuming there's nothing in there.
You don't care.
Otherwise, I would have lost already. Okay. Hiya!
Nothing.
That's fine. Embargo.
Maybe.
Stuff doesn't attack.
Okay.
Trigger.
For what?
I'm gonna go to Hydra. Hydra is 4/4. Thanks.
What you said? 4/4 you said?
Yeah.
It was a 2-2 when you played half game.
3/3
Oh, right. I
off siege.
snuck a Lurin off with Starfield. Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Both Stoic Angel and the Illusion are coming at J-Dogs over here.
That's me. I have not been referred to as J-Dogs before. Did not understand.
Yep.
Can I call you J-Dogs?
Double block the illusion.
But it says flying.
It does?
It does. It's not,
It doesn't have flying, but it
yeah,
says
so
flying.
so Randy decided not to make Illusion from Summoner's Bane because why the hell would you make an Illusion from
Right.
Summoner's Bane? So yeah, we'll deal damage to Half Dane first.
Cool.
Wait, Randy Savage?
Yep.
Yeah, Jim. Go.
Why'd your
Okay,
illusion
trigger.
die?
These aren't werewolves. They didn't deal damage.
I just put it in the wrong place. I meant to put it in this stack of other things that I've lost.
Okay, cool.
You're down to 14?
That's correct. Yeah, I'll update stuff now. If stuff's actually relevant for me, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna.
Did you roll the planar die?
I did.
He did.
Cool. Upkeep trigger. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 things.
5 things.
Ignore 6s.
3. 1, 2, 3. Bone dash. Cool.
Oh, if you pay attention, you can watch stuff slowly slide
my draw
across the
step.
screen.
Oh, where my connection lags for
There we go. Ready? It's gonna start moving.
So we're in my draw step.
What am I looking
Sure.
at?
Rail flesh.
Oh,
I'm going to return to a creature from my graveyard.
Trigger.
Play, sure. It's trigger.
so triggered.
Going to target Gin of Wishes. Resolves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And this Gin of Wishes. Activate.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was directly to play.
Yep.
Cool. You're casting that?
Yep.
Trigger.
Trigger. So I drew, so now we're in main.
Sure. They're werewolves.
Each creature controlled gets +2/+2 and gains trample because of the werewolf. Oh man. Hey. Paul. Attack.
No blocks.
Pass.
Let's go someplace new.
Half game already?
Yeah.
What? How'd that happen?
I didn't
He
target.
didn't choose something else for today.
Jeez. Octane is non-existent.
When creature leaves the battlefield, controller draws a card.
Yep.
Oh wow.
When you roll slicker thing.
No. Unsummon.
Okay, cool.
And summon a creature you control.
Days Undoing, trigger.
And I'm sad.
Why?
Word.
Okay.
Each
player-
library. So here you go.
Gonna shuffle these into the bottom of the library.
Sounds good to me.
They're shuffled.
Super random.
Turn order?
Yes. Does it matter?
I mean, no, but. Now you're just being spiteful.
Well, now I can't really easily reach there, so I just.
You're
kinda
gonna have to anyway.
Well, it's not easy.
Okay, I see.
Well, I have nothing I'd like to do.
I definitely have things that I'm
Yeah, I
doing.
don't have anything I'm doing.
Nothing.
When I have priority, I'd like to do something, please.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Okay, so, cool.
Doing nothing.
I'm doing nothing.
Doing nothing.
Also not doing anything.
You seem very concerned by us not doing things.
I'm not doing anything yet.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh, good job, buddy. We're so proud of you.
so upkeep, I've got some triggers.
I have some responses.
Well, yeah, we do too.
Yeah, so do we.
Fuck all of you.
Let's see.
What? You think we were just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cast things even though the time's over?
There are no enchantments in the graveyard. 'Cause there's
I
nothing in the
do.
graveyard. Wow. Okay, so. Nothing on the draw step.
You get the trigger tokens ready?
Why? We might need them.
I think some people might be casting some spells.
Okay.
Oh, we're almost half done.
Yeah,
Yay.
we'll get there.
3 hours in.
No, we started like half an hour late.
You have 11. You have 4?
Yeah. Right?
What?
Have to an illusion.
Target you with Una's Grace, then unfortunately Statute of Denial.
Trigger.
Why trigger?
Managorger Hydra.
Oh my god.
Every single spell there's going to be a trigger.
I only have 12 of these, dude.
And make sure that I can't cast these.
Next in turn order because this game I have nothing to do.
Really? Okay. Asylum Visitor.
Trigger.
Azorius Aether Mage.
Trigger.
Master of the Feast.
Trigger.
Master of the Feast.
This alone isn't helping me out so much.
I still have nothing. Like, that's not how it works.
Resolve.
Yep. They're fine, you take them.
I have them in my hand.
Uh-oh. 1 second, I need to get a bunch of these. Yeah.
It's like your dog's for a seatbelt.
Oh, he's silent. That's the worst part about it. Because you have to keep like.
Oh no, this Una's Grace is countered. If I control a blue creature. Okay.
Did you get the proper number?
As far as I can tell, yes.
Yeah. I should have counted.
Go to
Me
draw
too.
step.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw this card. Does anyone have a land in their hand?
A land?
Yeah.
Do I have to answer that question?
I mean, there's a card with Retrace in the graveyard that's an instant, so
Oh, that's
yes.
fair. No, I do not.
Okay. Just making sure. Trigger from Monastery Siege, I'm going to draw. What?
Putting the land
Oh,
there.
you okay.
Oh, wow.
It's on a 12 now? Okay. Then I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to discard.
I'm good at this game.
Oh, why are you getting rid of Riku?
No, creatures in the graveyard. I'm boned.
Trying to feature in the graveyard.
I may have a ghastly conscription.
Sick.
Jamia.
Trigger.
Damn, yeah.
Blood Gift Demon. Desecration Demon.
Cool.
That's awkward.
It's a little bit.
Is that a reanimation spell I sense?
Back from the brink.
Cool.
I didn't read all the cards in my hand when I discarded that Riku.
That's a mistake.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. So I'm going to make sure I do this correctly.
No, you're not.
Thank you. I'm going to exile this Riku and make a token copy of Riku. Kind of a token copy, please. Or a clone, that's fine.
Would you rather have
No,
a
I
middle
guess
finger?
it's fine. No, that's fine.
We usually use the middle finger for spell copies.
Day of the Dragons.
Trigger.
I have those.
Day of the Dragons enters. I exile all creatures I control from the game, then put that many 5/5 red dragons. It's okay, I won't need them for long.
Yeah, but there's a lot of triggers.
I only have 4.
It's okay. I'm going to exile all creatures I control, all 8 of them. And get 8 dragons.
Okay.
But this Day of the Dragons left the battlefield, so I'm going to sacrifice all dragons I control, then return the move. Judge? This is an infinite loop.
Why?
I return the removed cards into play under my control, including this Day of the Dragons. So
make it
all
not
of
infinite.
all of these things come back. I have. Hold on.
Let's go through
I have 7 Riku triggers.
Let's go. Let's resolve this one more time, and then we're done. Because this is new, but now that you have more
So
stuff.
I choose cons. Don't care. 7 Riku triggers. And I stack them so that the Day of the Dragons enter the battlefield triggers on the bottom of all of them. So this is down here, and these are all Riku triggers. For, let's say, this is the topmost. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So first I get a monastery siege. I'm gonna name Khans.
If there are 2 alarms, can we play things that cost 6 or less?
I wish that was how that worked. I'm gonna get a second Allurin. I'm just gonna use these, it's easier. A second Back from the Brink, a second Demon, a second Demon, a second Gorgon that dies from being a legend. Yeah, sorry. So this triggers.
Well, that trigger's there. Why has that Riku token existed?
What do you mean?
It's token.
Well, in exile, should have gone.
This.
That Riku
It shouldn't have come back.
It
You're
went
right.
poof.
So
So I lose one.
I wasn't going to do anything yet.
Oh, I gave you that shit. What's that?
Joe.
Wait, who did you give the shame to? Him.
Okay, so this is the copy of Day of the Dragons. No, this. Wait. This Day of the Dragons is in play. This is the trigger from the Riku that never existed that made a copy of Day of the Dragons.
Watching his brain is funny.
It's going to enter the battlefield. I get a trigger for this Day of the Dragons. Also, something I never mentioned before, there are
You're fucked.
8
because-
triggers down here.
Read Takanuma.
What?
Whenever
Yeah, whenever a
leaves
creature leaves the battlefield, all those triggers are under the Day of the Dragons.
Oh, what about this Damia, the copy of the Damia that left the battlefield, and then you continue to resolve triggers under it?
and all those dragons
Oh, okay,
that
yep.
you like remove from the
Okay, so now I've
battlefield.
No,
lost.
those are still there. That is
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
what he was just saying.
So I've lost the Takanuma.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you have to wait until he's done.
Okay.
That's why I
well,
pointed
why,
at
I
you.
didn't say anything.
You're gonna.
How many cards do you have to drop?
A lot.
Can we just stop this Day of the Dragons flickering nonsense? Because I think he's lost to enough at this point, and we don't want it to go infinite.
There are
Should be the
8.
8?
Yeah.
And then 8 more, because the dragons left. And then the one that and then the one that you forgot from down.
Yeah.
So there's 16 here,
16 there.
and we're gonna have you resolve the one now.
Yeah, sure, I'll draw that card. Okay. So this is the trigger from this token copy of Day of the Dragon.
Sure. And this is when we're just gonna stop. Now when things
So
leave, they're just gone.
neither of these are going to resolve, is what you're saying? Or
One is gone. The first one's going to resolve. We're gonna exile everything. You're gonna get a whole bunch of dragons.
this day is already in play. This is the trigger for the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to exile everything.
Yep.
So this is the trigger for the original day now. Don't worry about it. I'm going to exile 3.
Why are we doing this?
Because this is the first action that we're repeating. Usually the way that we do Infinite Loop stuff, we repeat it once,
Yeah.
then we stop. So this is the first thing we're redoing.
This is just a little bit more complicated than
It is a little complicated, yeah.
retarget that twice.
Yes.
All of these are exiled to get a bunch of dragons, then they'll come back.
That's already gone. Okay.
So
Yeah.
he's gonna be. Oh wait, Takanuma's gone.
Yes, because they're
Yeah.
lost it. Yeah. He will draw 16 eventually.
So these are gone
If
now.
we haven't pointed that out, maybe 32
Yes.
lol?
Then they all come back.
No. They're gone.
They're gone?
The coming back is the problem. They're just gone. You have a bunch of dragons. You don't have to worry about anything.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 dragons. Yeah.
I'll leave you a second one in case you want to tap some of them.
Okay, thank you. So what are we doing with these? They're staying exiled?
They're exiled.
Okay. Here are these.
Does that make sense?
This is the trigger from the other one that doesn't do anything. Okay. So this is where we are?
Yes.
So I have to draw 16 cards now.
One of them.
Alright.
Did he lose to Day of the Dragons?
Why?
Because he did it wrong the first time.
How did you do it wrong the first time?
I didn't do Dave the Dragons wrong. I did
yeah, sorry.
Takanuma.
That's the exile cards, yeah.
I don't know what am I thinking? I'm
One at a
confused.
time. One.
Doesn't O-ring itself.
You get a die that's rateable.
You picked that one.
I did. Yes.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I initiated a complicated loop like a dangus.
I did initiate it by playing Dragon. Dave the Dragon is the last, didn't I?
Yeah, like a dangus.
Yep. My fault.
Well, you're gonna cast
It's
a
okay.
bunch of spells.
It's okay. My shame's about to go up a bunch.
Yeah. Why?
I have to draw 14 more cards.
Oh, that's a good reason. Story checks out.
What creatures y'all got?
Why is the Circle
Dancer.
Nick still in play?
Because it's not a creature.
Okay.
A Pockersite and a Hydra. The Hydra is larger than a 1/1 by a number.
What creatures do you got?
I have a Silent
You got a
Visitor
Jinin and
image.
a Wishes.
Yep.
I have a stoic angel.
I
Stoichiometry angel.
don't care. I'm gonna crippling chill the Djinn of Wishes,
Oh,
and in
trigger.
response, trigger for that. Familiar's Ruse bouncing a dragon to counter crippling chill.
Thanks, Joe.
Trigger for that. This gets countered. Trigger for that.
That was easy.
All right. Resolve this one.
The face.
You're not getting very far.
I kind of want an altar of Mana Gorger Hydra that's just covered with like pennies or whatever.
Resolve Charm to return one of my dragons and or auras I control attached to it to its owner's hand.
Trigger. Looks good.
Resolve this draw. Resolve this draw.
Oh man, we got through 3 in a row.
I don't want to cast Hive Mind.
We don't want you to either.
Okay.
Conditional.
Yep. I have to wait for a spell to be on the stack.
Is this fun? Are you having fun?
I'm having loads of fun.
Oh boy.
You should have said, I'm having loads of fun.
God, I'm getting through a lot of these.
Why aren't you casting spells?
Because I don't have an Alluring in play.
I want my Mana Gorger Hydra to grow.
Do you?
Yes,
Okay.
because it's funny.
The stack is empty.
For now.
All of these
Vidalcan
cards.
Orrery.
Yeah.
Actually, that's in my hand.
Leyline of Anticipation?
Island. Blue mana.
No trigger.
Do I want to go off like the same way I did before?
Why?
Oh, neat. I saw that creature that is blue and red and new to the tower.
Yeah.
Locust Guts?
I got one.
I don't have it. Okay.
That doesn't help.
They'll never be in the hand though.
Not for long.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so
I was like, I'll take it up on the side of the highway. It's like, no.
let's just be dumb.
Nice to meet you, Paul. I'm also Paul, and I have a lot of cards in my hand, and nothing bad is going to happen.
Nothing bad at all. Hive Mind, Stubborn Denial.
Trigger.
Oh, wait.
Yes, he is ferocious.
4 or greater. Thank.
Put those there.
Oh, no, that's space.
Yes, I'm gonna start layering them and
Is that
hoping
gonna
that
work?
works.
Yeah, that totally works.
Boy can dream.
Sure. Are you the boy in this scenario?
Or you the dream?
Do you dream?
Sometimes.
I thought you just rebooted.
Pull from the deep. I haven't looked for sorceries, but I know what the instant is.
Trigger.
Oh, do you have the land in hand?
I do, actually.
How many lands do you
Did you
have
have
in your hand?
cast the thing on the
Didn't you
island?
lose to Innis Grace? Instead of that land that you exiled? That's a good point.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I agree.
No.
I knew it wasn't there anymore. I just didn't know why. No, it should still be in your hand because you didn't do it. Right?
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, technically should have been shuffled in after the day's undoing.
Oh, that's true.
But it's in your hand now.
Okay, fine. It's there now.
Draw the
I'm gonna-
card.
I'm gonna get back that stubborn.
It's a Land of War waste. I'll lose to Land of War waste. Land of War reborn. I'll lose to it later, anyways.
Reborn the Llanowar.
Land of War. They're reborn in nature.
I don't want to deal with Soulfire Grandmasters, so I'm gonna trigger. I'm gonna finish reading Stubborn Denial and note that it says non-creature
Non-creature
spell.
Oh, how'd that work for you? You got
Not
two,
very well.
You got 2 counter spells though now, so that's cool.
What?
You take counter spells. Activate.
That's fair.
Or. Well, it's play sorcerer next.
It
Oh
worked
god. Yeah.
for one.
Nice.
There's some more there.
So I don't care about. I'm gonna activate.
There we go.
Nailed it.
Oh, it's buyback, right? Cast Purgatory, Stubborn Denial. It.
Trigger.
Yep.
Oops.
Cast.
Jonah.
It's not gonna work. We're just gonna pile them on and hope it looks better.
Can I make a suggestion of this?
You can make that
No.
suggestion.
It needs
You're
counters.
wrong. But you can make the suggestion. There are rules to civilization.
Casts. That's gonna
Is that the point of
cast Inheritance and Stubborn Denial.
Trigger.
Like, it's not big enough.
You thought there was a point to any of this?
No, to what's that book
Cast
called?
the Locust God.
Oh boy.
Trigger.
I'm gonna loot. Draw and I'll discard this Thassa's Emissary. Can I have a 1/1 blue and red insect creature token with flying?
Where they
You
get
don't
on
have it?
skis and showed us the chart.
When I bought all these tokens, that wasn't in here.
Come on, Joe.
Sorry, I can't tell the future.
You were around for Vision as well. You have Vision.
Go back to that nonsense.
The throwback
That
joke
was
doesn't
nonsense the
work.
first time, but I knew it.
Giving them the right size skis.
Whispering Madness.
Is this Windfall?
Server and discard their hand. I've got 6.
Or
We have 7.
Are we glad we kept this Land of War reborn in my hand?
Turns out it ended up mattering. All right.
Discard?
We all discard, and then each just
Discards.
draw equal to the greatest number. So yeah, 7.
Dem card? It's not this card. It has to be them
Did
cards.
anyone,
cards.
did anyone discard anything with dredge?
no.
No, Great Troll is already gone.
Okay.
We would take like the nicest pairs of skis and boots that we had. And go through.
I had a nice hand. I liked my hand.
I had a Phantom Mythos that I was going to forget about, so thank you.
Ha!
I'm so
I have
mad
7
right now.
triggers from the Locust God. I will put this Whispering Madness.
Ooh, I have
on
responses.
The oldest.
Also, I'm so mad at this card right now.
Oh, right. Okay, yep. 7 triggers. Let's see here. Yep.
Why are there a million triggers?
I drew
a bunch
7
of cards.
cards.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Creatures make you draw cards, not draw cards making creatures.
Yep, just goes infinite.
So, cool. I'm going to pass priority with these triggers on the stack.
Oh boy.
Still going this way, right?
Yes.
This targets Garrick's Horde.
Trigger.
Garrick Sword?
You have to remember him. Well, no, it's fine.
Anything else?
What? No.
Oh, wait. Trigger awareness.
Keep going, he'll figure it out.
Okay. I'm gonna exile a bunch of cards. Do I get to choose or do they have to do the top?
Top.
Okay.
So after the trigger goes on the stack, I gain priority. Right?
4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's interesting.
Also trigger.
So these 2 counter spells in my hand go to my shame. Oh no, wait, because I couldn't have. No, I could have cast both of them. I should have responded to this trigger with Scatter Arc and Dismiss.
How do you hold priority then? That doesn't make sense.
You can hold priority when casting a spell. I don't know if you can hold
If you're
priority.
active player, you hold priority, right?
Non-active player can
Not
also
when,
hold priority.
not when things trigger, because you have to put the things that trigger on the stack immediately. So I used these.
Internet, if we're wrong, tell us, but Paul still lost to this.
Yeah, I lost the 2 things.
That's it for me, I think. Yeah, that's it for me.
I don't actually have anything else, so I'm F6. Or F2, because I'll have other things to do this turn.
Also, there's a trigger for Charmbreaker Shuffles if that matters.
Meddling trigger,
I don't think it will.
wipe away. What's this?
Insect.
It's being
it's a
targeted
1/1 what?
with wipe away.
Is it because I put Whispering Madness on it?
No.
It might be because you put Whispering Madness on it.
That's not fair.
Define fair.
It's just because it'll get rid of a token, and I don't like insects.
I have these 11 dragon tokens.
Those aren't insects. That's why I added the and I don't
They're
like
like big
insects.
insects. They're like big scaly
Now, if it
insects.
was a dragonfly, that would be a different argument.
Right. I would have had to say I don't like small insects.
You want to resolve your trigger?
Doesn't Dragonfly have like Shroud?
Okay. This thing is
I thought, like, Green
wiped
Dragonfly
away.
had Shroud or
This thing
something.
goes.
I don't know what that is.
Cool. It's a magic card.
White boy.
Ah, nice.
Yep. Trigger.
I'm not going to have you guys resolve your own spells.
I'm certainly not going to help.
What?
This is delayed. 5 counters.
Oh, what does that do?
It's suspended.
Okay.
It doesn't get recess.
Oh. I'm going to return the... Oh, no, I'm not going to.
manipulation.
That's too bad. Darn.
I'm going to shortcut through these 7 enters the battlefield things.
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, I'm so smart.
I
I'm so smart.
disagree.
You're so lucky is the correct
Yes,
phrase.
better lucky than good.
Well, no. Well, I agree with that. But also, that was very mean.
Yeah.
Very sad.
But is he wrong?
Teferi's Puzzle Box?
Trigger.
Hey.
Oh, these go away?
No, not yet.
Well, eventually.
This one in the corner just
They're
keeps
not
on.
going to go away.
Really?
Endless Whispers?
Nothing ever goes away.
What does that do?
When a creature dies, it comes back.
Each
Okay.
creature has, when this creature is put into the graveyard from play, choose target opponent. That player puts this creature card from the graveyard into play under their control at end of turn.
Huh.
Dreams of the Dead?
Trigger.
Sure.
It's very delicate work over here, okay? I don't know what I'm going to do after the second
The
layer.
stuff that was on top of those tables.
Oh, they packed it up.
That was there before they arrived.
I thought they had like a box and stuff.
Sorry.
Return target white or black creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
I love that card. It gives it cumulative upkeep, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And has it itself? No.
No. Why would it have it itself? That doesn't make any sense.
Right, you're correct. That's the only part of this that makes no sense.
What? That can't possibly be the only...
White or black creature?
thief. No shit thief.
No, No Thief is gone. I'm gonna activate targeting Ghastly Remains. Oh. It returns to the battlefield, then promptly goes away.
You don't have any zombies in your hand?
No, I don't. But, no, I don't. When it goes away, I've got a trigger, and I'm gonna target Joe.
What now? I get it. I see a problem with this.
It's not infinite.
Wait.
It's
it
just
is.
really...
At end of turn, you will get it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
Yep.
Then you... Secret Santa gift.
I mean,
You just give it away every Christmas.
I'm gonna Gaia's Blessing it away.
Oh.
So don't worry about it.
Why?
Because I have to.
Oh.
1, 2, target player. You shuffle these into your
Okay.
library.
I
They're,
did
they're
that.
shuffled.
Thanks.
I draw a card. Insect trigger or whatever. I get an insect.
So Colin says that Urtai's meddling is different than suspend.
That is technically true.
In more ways than you realize.
That makes it sound like there are ways in which it's different.
I mean, it's not time counted, it's delay counters.
Where did it go?
Or
You got shuffled in.
I just shuffled it in. Right
I'll look
here.
it up on...
They're right here.
It's fine.
Okay.
We can't look at that. That's not legal.
Yeah.
You don't want to cheat.
Enchant artifact you control. No. Oh no.
Oh, interesting.
Mechanized production.
Yes. What's wrong with that? Oh, that's fine.
Trigger.
It's the only artifact I control.
Your upkeep? No, it's fine.
Yeah, we're not getting there. Also, there are a lot of
Rage?
Yeah, so it's the Urtai's meddling player whose responsibility is to remember to do that.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright,
Hacks.
that's
Well,
cool.
it's like Dimensional Breach. So long as it's in exile, the owner of the spell has to do a thing.
Can't play that land. I rolled the dice because I was very unhappy with the last plan and was happy when we got here. No,
That's not how we got to this
no,
point.
that's not how we got to this plan. Shit. We were on this plane when you ended your turn. The dice are like that, so I haven't rolled yet. I'm gonna roll.
Wait, you're done casting spells?
I can't cast this ancient den.
Why not?
It's an artifact land.
You're an artifact land. Boom, got him.
Good timing. Because I'm gonna have to go to the third layer. That's just not gonna work.
Chouse. The divinity counter on
counter.
target green, white, or blue creature I control.
Oh, it's you control? Because I would have loved putting a divinity.
No, it's not you control.
Best option.
This is a green, white, or blue creature.
This is a green creature, even though you can't tell.
No,
I
this is
see a
Azorius
green
Aether-
mana symbol right there.
How about an Azorius Aether Mage?
How are you
He
going to
draws me
mark that with
cards.
a divinity counter, Jonah?
I don't know. This?
What?
Apparently.
I need to look at what yeah.
What?
So I'm gonna choose that thing.
This?
Excuse me, I can't remember its card name. It's covered up by too many counters.
Mana Gorger Hydra. Can't
I'm
you
gonna
tell
target
from the
that
art?
Mana Gorder Hydra.
Counter Gorger Hydra.
Can I borrow the Monarch token? I'm just gonna give him a little
Belt?
crown.
It's a belt.
Jonah almost tilted off the face of the earth.
Well, where am I gonna put dice on your turn?
On top of the dot that he placed there for you.
It's a little crown.
Oh, there we go. Is that your F6 token? Yeah.
This'll be fine.
Go to combat.
Actually, we're gonna use this to indicate divinity.
It's a sandwich.
It's a little bit more stable this way. Sure. A little bit.
There's a lot of air quotes. Okay.
Oh, trust you.
I don't think you should.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
A block one?
Go to damage.
What did I do wrong?
Why didn't you attack with those dragons?
The ones that don't have haste.
That came into play this turn?
Did they come into play this turn, or I
Yes.
thought we had a whole turn cycle?
No.
What did you do on the last turn? Did I have this, or did I have these dragons on your last turn? Because I didn't.
Just no. They don't have haste.
The Endless Whispers triggered. I'm going to target you.
Great.
So you're going to.
Not get an insect token.
You got rid of it, right?
Yeah, don't worry. Draw step. My upkeep. My upkeep.
No, draw step, but I have to cast a sorcery that destroys stuff.
I'm set.
What's that blue card?
This one, Dreams of the Dead.
What does?
I can pay 2 mana to put target white or black creature card from a graveyard into play under my control, and
Man,
it
CJ
gains cumulative upkeep and a whole bunch of other whatever.
Oh god.
CJ just started watching, and he's hosting us for up to 4 viewers.
Oh
Wow,
man!
thank you,
Thank you,
CJ.
I don't know why it's up to. I guess his viewers get to opt in whether they want to deal with this silly.
Yeah, go ahead. I've got a draw step trigger.
I have an upkeep trigger.
Okay.
Ow. Okay, draw.
Puzzle box.
I agree. 7 on the bottom. 7 off the top. I guess, yeah. Up to or, but not including. Oh boy.
One of those people. We know who you are. You left. You can hear this message as
Everything's
I speak it.
going wrong.
Is it?
Yes.
Whoops. Oh,
What happened?
I'm gonna run counters.
Golden Face is a good point. Maybe some of them aren't looking.
That's a good point.
It's up to 4 viewers. Maybe just, someone's
Look
making
away!
a sandwich.
Look
or
away!
They heard the words Judge Tower and ran for their
I
lives.
mean, that's the correct choice.
Yeah. I don't know.
Anything cool happen in the upkeep?
Do I? No.
Can I borrow those?
No.
Okay.
My wish counters.
Trigger.
Oh, yeah, Hub. Cool.
Oh, thank you.
I don't get to make copies of Teferi's puzzle box.
You guys don't get to draw extra cards, though.
That was good planning, Joe.
Why?
My opponents get to draw cards.
That's nice.
Right?
I wanted to make so many puzzle box copies.
Let's unbury this here Megasilly jar.
Oh, good lord.
Oh.
Not. And just like,
What are you doing?
not
Stop.
even say
Doesn't
that we
have
did.
haste,
Can we
though.
just not?
Doesn't
matter.
Yet.
Yet.
It's just like a ticking time bomb.
Brom?
Time bomb. Time bomb.
Brum, brum, brum.
And before Concordant Crossroads.
Oh, God. Has this been played yet?
And hut. And has.
Hazazentamar.
Oh, man.
I play this because I have the Sand Warrior tokens and I want to use them.
Also, it's a weird delayed trigger.
You're a weird delayed trigger. Let's reforge the soul.
Yay. Do we discard the cards?
Everybody in the club discard names.
Okay. I'm real glad, because I was going to have to take so many cards.
That wasn't me.
Jonah. Also, just got discarded.
Let's go to the tape. Okay.
I've got 7 triggers.
Not again.
1. 7.
Miracle matters.
Oh.
For example, reforge the soul.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Uno. Yeah.
Look at you.
What?
Fancy language.
No,
and
like
shit.
elementary school Spanish.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got some triggers.
Ooh.
Does anybody else have any triggers before I put mine on the
Triggers.
stack?
Triggers.
Yes. The Locust God. I just drew
Okay,
7
that
cards.
makes sense.
Ugh.
Why did
What a reasonable thing to
7
do.
cast Spirit of the Labyrinth? That would have been nice.
Okay.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
What is?
Destroy that enchantment.
Thank you. I don't want to remember it either.
Yeah, no one does. That thing sucks. That's it for me. How about you, buddy?
Oh. Shouldn't have flash.
Thinking is hard. Cycle. Target you. Torrential Gear Hulk.
You don't have activation.
They don't have activation. There's just 2 triggers.
Okay.
There are a lot of Mana Gorger triggers in there.
Sure.
I remember that on Tide. I hate everything.
Do you?
No.
Never.
And I can't cast this instant yet. So, Yeva happens?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Any other green creatures you have?
Nope.
Joner.
Target.
Sick. Cast.
Targeting what?
ETB.
Boy?
Press 2.
Topmost.
That's okay, yeah. Man, that lets me cast metal, except for it doesn't let me cast metal.
Target.
Yeva.
Yeah.
What? Really?
You can. The other option is Endless Whisper, so it doesn't die.
No.
No!
You watch your mouth.
Okay, that resolved. I cast Yeva again.
Okay.
Great.
Sounds good.
What?
That trigger.
Yeah.
What is that trigger? Oh, that is that trigger.
Yeah.
Cool. Take
Ow.
the damage.
Kill it.
Kill it dead.
It's not funny.
7 insects.
7 duders. No!
Are you disappointed by something?
What happened?
I'm just going to lose the 2 cards.
Okay.
Sorry.
Lich's Mirror
Twice,
and
yes. Yes. Everything is awful.
I love Lich's Mirror.
Damn, ping engine.
What?
That's not me.
I'm pinging? Oh, I think you said Dan pinging you.
Wow.
I legitimately
You did
heard
say
that.
Dan Pig.
Which is me here.
Snurk Pit.
Who has the most permanents?
I don't know why you've not sacrificed anything yet.
He's had a lot of permanents.
Yeah, that's true. Yep.
Yay! We did it!
Okay, so we're down to 7.
Is that a Butcher Org I see?
Why, yes it is.
Does that do?
It's amazing. You can, when you block
It's
with
real
it...
weird. I can punch you in the face for 6 if I block
No.
player creatures.
You can only block yourself.
You can punch yourself in the face.
Okay, I can punch myself in the face.
You can assign its combat damage to defending player.
Oh, right. Defending player. Yeah.
Why?
So
Oh.
you attack
It's
and
so you
just, like,
attack
block
and
you're
just
like,
get
okay.
hit. But
But
it's worded so
also-
weirdly. That
when you block, you can be like, well, you know what? I don't want you dealing me damage. I want me dealing me damage.
How about Mindstorm Crown?
Sure.
You draw a card if you have no cards in hand. Okay,
Upkeep,
you're gonna
don't
draw. You're gonna draw. Oh no, I draw a card because you're hellbent. Damn it.
Wow.
Super Divine?
Oh, Jonah, he took off the counters.
Do you want some back?
wow, Fulton, that is a very, very weird and delightful ruling. If you cast Airtide's Meddling on a morph on the stack, a face-down creature, when you remove the last counter, you put it onto the stack as face up as a nameless 2/2 creature spell.
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Yeah, that makes sense.
so
in what
double
Advertisement Order
chaos.
does. Magus of the Jar.
I mean,
We don't want it dying.
He sacrifices it.
Yeah.
Why don't
But
we
he keeps
want-
it around until
His next turn.
Why do we want that?
Because we're not going to get there.
He's not very good at like words.
20 minutes.
Sounds great. So I'm gonna target these 2, I guess.
Okay, that works.
They're banned. I just want my Sand Warriors.
That's fair.
I'm thinking. Oh,
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, right.
Well,
Oof.
A little bit more than a chump block.
so I'm going to do the damage assignment order as a dragon, an insect, a locust, and then dragon, insect, dragon, and then all the rest of the dragons at the end.
Now I want to see you just come out with a bunch of giant growth sword matters.
so dragon, insect, locust. Dragon, insect, dragon, insect. Okay.
And then when it's only dragons left,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
dragons all
Okay.
the way down.
Cool.
Oh, that's a fun book.
Good damage.
Sure.
How do you assign your damage?
Why do you ask? In the order I have to.
Okay. How much do you assign to the first dragon?
Why are you asking me this question? I don't. It seems. Oh, that's a good point. 4.
Okay. How much do you assign to the locust?
No.
Okay. How many creatures do you have?
A bunch. Why are they all haste?
They all have exalted, and you attacked with exactly one creature. That's huge right now.
It is pretty big. You're right. Cool.
Why did you say 4 to the dragon?
Because it has exalted.
Wait, you caught it? Never mind.
Also,
like-
you have a flashback spell in your graveyard?
What?
I do. I have
Burial rites?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't guess this, the other half of
Nope.
it. And I was like, why?
So, in a different question, why did one of your 5/5s die when I only dealt a 4 damage?
You assigned. That's a good question.
Yeah, you signed for
I
damage.
think there were 4/4s.
Because they say
Dragon
4
for sure.
No,
I
because
guess?
Tarkir dragons are 4/4s.
Right. and
Real
those
dragons
those
are
even
5/5s.
say 5/5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got him.
Why did 2 of them go away?
I had 11.
Oh, you had 11?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna replace the Stoic Angel losing with this Lich's Mirror. Nothing's happened. Nothing's happened. You watch your mouth.
I know. So you're just gonna draw 7 cards?
Sure. What else? What else does it do? Shuffle your hand, graveyard, and all permanents. Oh. Okay. Including Lich's Mirror. That's sick.
Congratulations, you caught it.
Barely.
For the first time ever.
Ever. Yeah, it's like number 10 that's happened to me. What?
Nothing. Graveyard.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna remind you in case you forgot.
I mean,
but-
we have a time limit of 10 clocks. So.
Yeah. I mean, we are making less progress now.
Fewer progress.
Right, sorry.
I've only had
Training.
like one turn.
No.
Still in combat damage.
Oh god.
Everything is awful. Each player may remove, don't care. Trigger, and then return target non-land card. Each player may remove any number of targets in the graveyard from the game. That's great. Everyone did it. I draw a card. Second me. Oh no. Oh no.
You're just all over the place. Carry on. I'm
Well, yeah, have you met me before?
once or twice.
I'm gonna cast Wormfang.
Cool. Trigger.
Okay. It enters. Trigger on the stack. I'm gonna write of undoing now. Exiling this as part of the Dole Rules. We're gonna target this. And Puzzle Box.
Bastard. What? My mechanized production.
Yeah, I only
Not
want
Yeva?
one. No, I really thought about Yeva.
Also, we're not getting back to his turn.
Why?
We have
5?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Oh, we're at 5.
We're at 5 and we have 10 minutes.
It's fine. We're fine.
Anyone want to take bets on which one goes down first?
I think we can make it 10
I have
minutes.
another trigger. These triggers annihilate each other.
Cool.
And we're back. Trigger. And I skip my Nurk's turn. Vengeful Pharaoh. Trigger. Apprentice Necrodancer.
Yep.
Zendikar Resurgent.
Why didn't you cast that one first?
Yeah, right.
I don't know. That's weird. Frisky Move.
Yes.
And Phyrexian Portal.
Oh boy.
Yay!
This probably does what it says. Looking up Phyrexian Portal.
Oh man, my phone's autocorrect has learned the word Phyrexia.
Yeah, they learn pretty quick, and then it will autocorrect other stuff.
Oh god.
My library has 10 more cards in it. So I'm going to activate it.
This is big.
Did you just figure out a number, probably?
Target opponent.
Yeah.
A
10?
hypothetical number that has nothing to do with the game
Yeah.
state is 6363.
Target opponent looks at the top 10 cards, separates them into 2 face-down piles. Exile one of those piles. That's me. Then search the other pile for a card and put it in your hand.
So you just at random get rid of 5 cards for no good reason?
Yeah.
Yep.
Awful.
That's the downside of the card.
Pick your piles smartly.
It's that you burn through your library.
I'm going to exile that one.
Okay.
I want to look at these.
Are any of them Torrent Elemental?
No. They're not that interesting.
And I'm going to search this for a card.
Are any of
Oh,
them
you're
Torrent
mean.
Elemental?
Nope. What are the rest? Oh god.
What happens to the rest?
That's what I just said.
Draw them.
Shuffle the rest of that pile into your library?
Yep.
Oh, shit, what a stupid card. Jonah.
So, trigger.
Cinco.
Listen, you're going down.
I really hope you get like a momentous fall or something.
I will sacrifice something else. Let me make sure I can count. I can count. I'd turn that face up, but that's way too much effort.
Go.
Oh God,
What, do you have 6?
Yeah.
I have a trigger during your upkeep.
I have a trigger. This untaps actually.
Yep. Sands of Time no longer exists.
I have 2 triggers.
This game?
What?
Sands of Time?
You have your trigger, right? And I'm gonna activate
No,
this.
it was Exile from Dimensional Breach, I think? Sure.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, it's gonna fall down anyways.
Oh, for
But
that.
you're getting a counter back. Leave it near Jonah.
I'm gonna need that.
Okay, so I'm gonna resolve this.
Jesus Christ.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Joe.
Okay. So Jonah, why didn't you make me remove a counter from this?
Because I don't care about that. We didn't have. There was Eon Hub and we didn't have upkeeps.
Okay. So this is put into
Fulton, you helped us. Because we didn't know that. Now Jonah lost to it. Thank you.
Trigger.
Cool. I'm gonna draw a card.
Cool. Ground is sealed.
Oh man, sturdy ground.
Now I'm
This.
watching Jonah lose to that card. Wow.
It's fun,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yeah.
So all of you draw a card.
Why?
What?
Oh no, you're doing your thing first.
Do you mind if you get this first?
Sure.
Present.
Who's drawn a what?
Choose target creature
Later.
control.
tell you
Master
when
of the
card.
Feast.
Master of the Feast. Oh,
Nope, I'm reading this card first.
you say? So I'm just singing a song, dude.
Control risky move
Get
from another
another
player.
insect?
Choose a creature you control
don't have to
and
remember it.
opponent. Flip a coin. If you lose, flip that.
Oh, you should
okay.
have bounced one of his things. I probably would have with the thing that you used to get rid of Fairy's Puzzle Box, because Aether Mage.
Hey, Jonah, Silent Visitor.
That's a card, yes.
What about it?
What?
Evens, you get it.
Awesome.
No, you don't get it.
Better.
Risky move that. Everyone, you all draw a card.
Oh, I'm next in turn order, so that's how this works.
Trigger. Okay, so this is now an insect trigger. I have a thing to do now.
Go for it.
I'm gonna sack this Soulfire Grandmaster to Altar's Reap.
Ooh.
Trigger.
Okay, no responses. I'm gonna draw 2 cards, 2 more Locust triggers. So that's it.
What's the card that says draw a card for each creature you control?
Is that the one that's in his hand?
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh God.
If I get Momentous Fall, I do have to sacrifice the Hydra, right?
Yes.
Pretty much. Yeah.
And then I can't wait for you to get it wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of want to go back to the video and just make sure you're actually putting a counter on for every spell.
I think so.
Who wants to draw 3 cards?
I mean, it's my turn, so sure.
I'm gonna
Jonah
put a
has the
counter
least
here.
amount of shame. Just saying.
Thank you.
Yeah, but if I draw Momentous Fall, I have the most. And there's like a 50-50 chance of me drawing it.
If Jonah
What?
gets one more
Okay.
shame, he and Dan are tied.
I'm choosing Jonah. we each draw 3 cards. I have 3 more triggers.
Oh boy.
This will end up being 6. You and I untap all non-land permanents we control.
Okay.
Move this to 14. Okay. Then that's finished resolving. Jonah, you look like you have a thing.
I do.
You have priority now since he regained.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out modes and targets.
What?
I have a spell that has modes and targets.
No,
I'm
no,
trying
no.
to figure
The person who said a thing.
It's
that
okay.
did-
You
Don't worry about
you
it.
don't need to react to everyone in the room.
destroy
I
that.
kind of do.
Okay, so that goes on the stack.
Trigger.
Destroy target enchantment.
Oh.
I'm clever.
You son of a bitch. What? Okay, so refuse
This stack is it, just so you know.
Trigger.
deals damage to target spells controller equal to its convert mana cost. Metal Trevis Charm.
Thanks, Joe.
Doing what I can.
Card's weird.
What, metal?
I'm going to read it because it probably doesn't say change that target to another creature. Because I'd have to find another enchantment creature.
That's funny.
No, it says another creature.
Huh.
If target spell is only one target and that target is a creature.
Apparently the metal Trevis Charm
does
interaction was not well thought through.
Does you
Metal
wanna-
Trevis Charm, enchantment
You want to
creature.
resolve that trigger?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody else have any enchantment creatures?
Not at the moment.
Well,
I have
looks
an
like
artifact creature,
I can't do that.
You have 2
sorry.
legendary creatures.
Boy of a god.
and you used to have enchantment
If you
creatures.
had more
Yeah,
enchantments,
if
you
I
would.
had more enchantments, that'd be great. It's a shame someone made my
We're
aura
like
go away.
super unhelpful.
Ugh.
Yep.
Take 3.
Ow.
This goes to the graveyard.
I would like to cast that, please. Copy target instant sorcery spell. I'll copy
Trigger.
charm. Choose new targets. Right? Triggers for the copy.
Copies that don't let you choose new targets?
Or remove target. I can draw a card, then discard a card from my hand. I can discard a card.
I thought there was like one very old one that was dummy.
Oh no, I don't get to choose mode, so I'm gonna destroy target enchantment. Correct? Is the mode? Okay, I will target ground seal.
That's not very nice.
I'm not a nice man.
Oh,
Well, I'm targeting Trevis Charm. Once that resolves, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
yeah. So you're resolving this.
Yes. It's exiled. I have Trevis Charm. That's a targeting ground seal.
Okay.
Yep. Trigger. Pop goes to the master. Boop.
It
I don't know what's
goes
happening
where it's supposed to go. Cool.
I'm gonna get my 6 dudes.
Hey, Jonah. Did you get your Managor Hydra trigger from the copy that he put on?
That was not cast.
Damn it.
I did get the cooperate.
Damn it.
Now I get to getting
Why?
random
Why are you
instant
mad?
sorcery.
So I want to get you with that thing. I'm sure you missed at least one, but no one will ever know.
5, 6. Okay.
There's a good chance, yeah.
What's this?
1.
Oh.
That's the Charmbreaker Devil's trigger.
Okay.
That is currently resolving.
1.
How big is the Charmbreaker Devils?
Jonah, shut up.
What you asked there is how big is the Managor Hydra?
We're going to stop there.
Okay.
Stack's done. We're done.
It's 10. Okay.
10-ish. Yeah, 1 minute to 10.
Cool.
I didn't screw anything up, right?
Attacking. So,
There-
how long have you had that?
I drew it this turn.
It has to target an attacking creature, so no, you
Yeah,
haven't.
there are other cards.
Oh, fucking.
This is so Joe can get me. I'm doing this for you, Joe.
I just want you and Dan to be tied.
Why?
Because then he can make fun of me.
Because then you would have won this week.
What?
Not that I can see.
Cool.
Oh, well.
I believe that. That thing I don't have. I have problems with.
It's a big dude.
What are the numbers?
All right, so Jonah ended up with 5, Dan with 6, Paul with 11, you with 13, and I think Josh had 10. It's actually not too terrible. No one got
I've
30
got
this
Josh's
week.
file right here.
I mean,
1, 2, 3,
I
4,
believe the
5,
Managor
6,
Hydra was a
7,
70-70.
That's awesome.
start.
So we cast 69 spells after the
Nice.
Managor Hydra.
Supposedly.
All right, everyone, thanks for hanging out. We're going to do this again next week, and then we take 3 weeks off.
Blame Joe for that. It's entirely his fault.
Well, it's his stream, so he gets to take 3 weeks off.
No, he doesn't. We're blaming him.
What?
I'm with Paul on this.
I mean,
No,
whatever.
could leave
you
your
are too
laptop
nice for
here,
Judge
too,
Howard.
and
Yes, I
we
can
could
leave my laptop
leave all this
here for
equipment
3
with
weeks.
me,
Yeah.
and we could run this.
No, man, I want to stream Super Nintendo games from, like, France. I'm probably going to do it. All
sounds
right.
awesome.
I'm going to bring my camera with me, so I might as well.
You should do it at exactly this time, just to rub it in.
I can.
What time is
What's
it in
what,
France?
yeah?
1
What's
a.m.
7
right now.
p.m. in France?
Oh, no, sorry. It's plus either 5 or 6. depending on
Right.
what's- I don't
So
know
it's
how
like
daylight
2 in the
saving-
morning, 1 in the morning,
Worse.
or midnight or
I
1
mean,
in the morning.
but you'll be jet lagged.
no.
So
It's-
for
it's
the
seven.
first week,
That's
it
when
won't
it
make
starts.
sense.
Yeah. And then you go until like 3 or 4 in the morning.
Yeah,
That's fine.
that's probably not going to happen.
You're not too busy, right?
Just don't adjust for the time zone change. Keep that jet lag with you.
Just
Yeah.
work PM
That'll work.
shifts.
Yes. Except I already have my shifts. Anyways, so thanks for watching, everybody. So there's also a YouTube channel that this stuff gets put up on.
Wait,
Oh,
actually,
really? I thought you weren't doing it.
It doesn't take much effort.
Yeah, I found out I have to hit a button.
because YouTube like owns Twitch now, right?
No, Amazon owns Twitch.
Oh.
And Google owns YouTube.
Oh, why is there so much integration then?
Because they like making money.
I mean, Amazon
That
Prime
one.
gives you Twitch Prime,
Yeah.
and certain games, if you stream them, you can put an ad on the bottom of your stream that lets you go buy that game from Amazon.
I'm going to turn the stream off now. Bye, everybody.
Okay, bye.